Hey. Did you miss me? I know you did. I just figured since you were waiting there for so long, you might have fallen asleep and needed a wake-up call. You're welcome, by the way. How are you all doing today? Oh, 1 second. This isn't up yet. All right. There we go. Oh, this one? Yeah. And throw that there. Yeah, that's the right one. Oh. You know, I have realized that despite my best attempts at anything, I'll always forget something. And for me, it was correcting where the position this is on the screen. But that's okay, though. We make do. We make do. All right, let me just copy that from over there and just slap that down there, and that should work, right? Nope, okay. You know what? It's fine. We are nice, happy family here. That makes do. Oh, wow, everyone's here today. We got Bill, we got Bauer, we got Paladins. Like, who are we missing at this point? God, why does his tag keep slipping my mind? I always forget his tag because he keeps changing it. Toastonics, yeah. Mr. Toast. Sir Toast himself. All right. And our audio level's okay? We missing anything? It's like, is nothing too loud, nothing too quiet? It's like, everything good here? I would figure it'd be the same as before, but you can never be too sure. Hold on, let me just get some nice, suitable music up for us here. Okay. That's the one, right? Yeah. Yeah, this perfectly suits our this perfectly suits the vibes that we got going on right here. All right, let me open up Quad View. Okay, you think it's good? That's good at least? Great. So, let's just get right into it then. Lumi's Life Lowdown. Now, I bet you've been wondering to yourself for like the past 6 months, man, I sure wonder where Lumi Rev has been. Mr. Ilumi Revis himself, Sir Lumi Rev. Well, let me tell it. Oh yeah, first off, you're wrong because it wasn't 6 months. It was actually more like 8 months or 9 months, something around that. So it's even worse than what you think. That has been how long it has been since I released the Apollo Justice video. So let's get into the whys here. But you may be wondering, who's this Chuckle fucking? He's been so long. I just can't remember. I don't blame you either, because most people on the internet have an attention span of less than 2 seconds. So it's like, hold on a sec. I need to get a very important prop here that'll help me demonstrate my point. Oh, here's the jingly. Here's the jingly. You remember me now, right? Paying attention? You here? Okay, good. So, who are you, Mr. Lumi Rev? That's a great question because I'm still figuring out I'm still figuring that out myself. It's a very deep question. It's like, why are any of us here in the first place? But I figure that's not the exact meaning to that question that you may be asking me. So, I am mainly a YouTuber. Like, I picked up streaming here and there. Like, I've done it once or twice. That is very loud. Holy shit. They did not balance this playlist very well. Oh, that is still... Alright. I am mainly scuffed. That's it. Just scuffed. There's nothing else. But, yeah, mainly a YouTuber. And my greatest success was my video on the Great Ace Attorney before it was localized. Oh, you don't hear it. It shows in the desktop audio, though. Hold on. Was I a fool who got rid of... I might be a fool. I think I may be a fool. Let me just... Advanced audio... You see, that would be the problem. That would be the problem. There we go. That should be included now. And... perfect. There's your music. You know what? It's fine. I can throw it in post. It's okay. It's okay. Where was I again? I'm losing my place every 5 seconds because I keep having a different technical issue. Anyway, so, you may have noticed, I don't really have that many videos. That is because I've been working on these for a long time, and I started in, like, 2014 with just, like, Let's Plays. I made, like, I don't know, 20 to 40 videos of Let's Plays and stuff, and then I transitioned to review content in 2018 because I felt like that fit my personality a lot better over doing Let's Plays. And considering that streaming really popped off, then I was just like, oh, I can just kind of do that same sort of content, but just with, you know, a chat that I can bounce off of and be funny with and show the illusion I'm actually a humorous person. So, but because I did review content, that takes a lot of time. Time that I usually don't have, so I've usually only posted like once a year since then. And it was... okay, now I guess this is just a Jay Schlatt video now. Thank... yeah, that's perfect, thank you. Alright, so around the time of the pandemic, that's when I mostly became a VTuber, because it's like, oh, yeah, all this is becoming way more accessible now. I can actually get a good, like, model up and going here, and I can be as pretty as I am in my mind. It's like, perfect. And I also did a lot more speedrun content back then, because that was my main passion at the time, was doing speedruns of Mario Odyssey and Luigi's Mansion and the like, and very fun. I want to get back into those sometime, but that time is not now, so. All right, and that's me. Look, that's me. He's right there. That's me. But because I keep changing things, the channel hasn't really had that much of an identity, or is really, you know, kept to anything. It's just kind of been always an evolving passion project of mine that's never really done anything of particular note, because I just keep on jumping from my hyper-specific interest to a different hyper-specific interest. And that's okay, because this is my hobby, first and foremost. All my videos typically focus on, like, visual novels, RPGs, Nintendo content, so look at that handsome devil, or, you know, this is why I need an actual chat window up so I can properly see what your handsome devil, or incubus rather, you know, I'm something. I'm certainly one of those things, somewhere up there. But yeah, I mostly focus on visual novels, RPGs, and Nintendo content in general, because that's where my heart is, and I refuse to chase the bag while getting rid of my interests. So, it's been a lot of Ace Attorney stuff, some Danganronpa here and there, and talking about, like, Nintendo in general, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, we've streamed the entirety of Great Ace Attorney 2, the Somnium Files, all that great stuff. Hey, there's Toast, there's my boy. You haven't used Twitch in so long, it took you a while to log in. I don't blame you. Fucking Twitch, I swear to God nowadays, it has just been constantly one, like, user experience tragedy after another. And it's like, dude, what are you doing here? But yeah, that's me. So, now, here comes the great question. Did you say you were gonna be making videos like once a week last summer? Yes. Oh. Yeah. And, as for the reason as to why I haven't really done that, I ran out of money. It's gone. Because, for context, I graduated college in, like, May of last year. Like, exactly a year ago now, I graduated college. And, needless to say, I didn't know what to do with my life. Because it's like, I'm out here, I got my computer science degree, I've developed a couple of video games, I sent out a couple of job applications, but it's like, after working on the last video game I made, it really questioned my desire to actually get into the games industry, because all the people I worked around were absolute fucking dumbasses, so, yeah. But needless to say, I just decided to kind of bounce around for a bit and actually try working on this channel. But in order to do that, I needed to do some things that were less than desirable. Working retail full-time. And I don't know how many of you here in the chat have actually worked retail. It sucks. You gotta do it at some point, but that doesn't make it any easier on you. It is, especially if you're doing it full-time, because it's just like long 8 to 9 hour days of just walking around, talking to people, moving a lot of shit, because that was what I was doing, is that I was stocking backroom and doing tech stuff. Did I get benefits? I did get benefits, but I didn't use them because I didn't think I'd be working there for that long. Needless to say, I worked there longer than I intended to. So, I needed to start searching for a job with my degree. I needed to become an actual computer programmer and do the things that I set out to do. And then I got into a relationship and maintaining my social life and just trying to actually hang out with all my college buds. And needless to say, when you're doing full-time work and having a full-on social life as well and trying to do a job search and all that, some other things kind of have to fall to the wayside, and unfortunately that was this channel for me. And I also started to have an active lifestyle. I went to the gym 3 times a week. I did a very good job at that, and I've been making some pretty sizable progress in that sort of goal. You had a period where you were working part-time in retail, but they were scheduling you for 37 hours a week. Yep, that's retail for you, baby. We don't give you your full-time benefits. You don't need them. You don't want to be there. You are just going to take your 37 hours a week, and you're going to like it, goddammit. And then, about November of last year, I ended up getting hired for a full-time, well-paid position. The problem with that was, I had to move to the middle of nowhere. Thank you, music. That was very helpful. And kind of because of that, I ended up leaving that relationship as well. So needless to say, it's like, I'm going through a rapid period of change at this point in my life. So, going from graduating college to having a part-time job and a full active life, and then getting a full-time job, needing to move out into the middle of nowhere, needing to make the logistics of all that happen, and also having to deal with the emotional turmoil of having to leave all your friends and loved ones behind. It's like, I don't think I got it in me to keep going with these projects, you know? And the place where I moved to, once I actually did get my job, it had terrible, dog shit internet. Like, there was no way that in hell that I was going to be able to stream on that, because it kept dropping out like every 5 seconds for like minutes at a time. Or, it's more so the other way around, where it would last for like a good 10 minutes and then drop out for like a good 30 seconds. It's like, you know, that's just not a good streaming experience all around. I probably could have made videos. I probably could have, but considering that I was still trying to figure everything out, it's just not in the cards, gotta say. And then Xenoblade X Definitive Edition came out. And I don't know about any of you, but Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is a very good game. Like, it is an incredible game, and I had so much fun playing it. The problem is that now my save file has 80 hours in it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? I think I'm scot-free here. I think that I have a perfect excuse for this. But now the great question is, am I going to still make videos? Occasionally. Videos that I make have always been like quality first, time last. I always have to work on something until it is perfectly completed. Like, I have to make sure that it is everything that I set out to do. And when considering the fact that my videos have just been growing increasingly in like scope and scale and how much I have to talk about things, it's like, oh, I'm spending 2 weeks on this. I'm spending a month on this. I'm spending 2 months on this. And with this last one, I just ended up rewriting it like over and over and over again because I just wasn't happy about it. And like, it's a very emotional sort of video, and it goes down to like how that game really impacted me at the point in my life. So I just didn't feel comfortable releasing anything where I was just unhappy with it, considering that this isn't my job, it's not my career. I don't have to worry about not getting a video out every fucking week or whatever. It's like, yeah, thank you 75. No, go. Oh, right, that's Donkey Kong's Crash Course from Nintendo Land. Yep, never mind. But anyway, not the vibes. That's not it, too. Okay. Golf, Wii Sports. This has to be it. Come on. We gotta find something eventually. All right, there we go. This is fine. Anyway, where was I again? Yeah. I also started taking fighting games more seriously. I have really gotten into Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I've gotten to S++ in terms of ranked, and I'm almost at Master, which is like the second highest rank, short below Grandmaster, which is like the top like 0.5% of players or some dumb shit like that. And I'm actually going to be going to Combo Breaker later this month, so in case there is anyone who is curious in seeing me, hit me up. If you don't know, Combo Breaker is a major fighting game tournament in Chicago. So I'll be spending the weekend there and grinding out my favorite fighting game there, and it's gonna be a great time. So I also just enjoy streaming more compared to videos, despite like the low viewership that I get here. Speaking of which, we are at 6 viewers right now. That is more than I have ever expected, so thank you very all. Thank you all for tuning in, at least. Because I just really like being able to hang out with everyone and bounce off my random dumb bullshit brain off of the internet. Grand Blue Fighting good? For a while it was unplayable on Steam Deck because of EULA, but recently it changed to verified, I think. Yeah, like it is a very accessible fighting game. It has a lot of mechanical depth to it. It has a free version where you can play like 4 different characters for about like 2 weeks, and then they rotate them out. So it's like there is a great experience there, even if you just want to try a fighting game for the first time, because it is just so easily acceptable. And it goes on sale really often for very cheap, including all DLC. So check it out if you ever have the time. Mouse wheel, why do you control this? Yeah, what am I going to be playing over the next couple of months? Like, what are the plans here? Oh, my wings are in the way here. You must see her in her full radiance here. Still RPGs and visual novels, 2 to 3 times per week. Like, that is going to be my main focus. That's my niche. That's what I love doing. I love voice acting characters. I love criticizing the story. I love making fun of the dumb anime video game. This is the best idea. This is the best playlist. Never mind. I take back all of my criticisms to this playlist. Now, once again, perfect time for that to turn in. Thank you, Goose. My fucking goat. Anyway, 100-line Last Defense Academy. It is about to control my entire life. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a big fan of Kodaka and Uchikoshi. Who are Kodaka and Uchikoshi? Kodaka is the series director of Danganronpa. He has made a bunch of incredible games that have all had very dumb anime plot lines to them. And that is my favorite shit in the entire world, because you take mystery game, dumb anime, you merge them together, and it's a perfect collection of just a beautiful train crash. On the other hand, we have Uchikoshi, who has been the writer of the Zero Escape series and the I, the Somnium Files series. And if any of you have turned to my I, the Somnium Files streams, you know that that is also an incredible mystery game with some dumb anime bullshit into it. However, it's more like grounded anime bullshit where you actually have a very serious story being told despite all the goofy shenanigans that are happening, and it's actually very digestible. So when you take the utter spectacle that is the creator of Danganronpa in his works, and you have the like grounded bullshit of Uchikoshi, and you merge them together, I'm expecting the best of both worlds or the worst of both worlds, and either way, it is going to be incredible. That's the game that we're going to be playing later today, by the way. So, speaking of that, we still need to finish I, the Somnium Files. If any of you have seen the schedule, that is going to be on Saturday. So we are going to take like the first 4 hours of that stream, completely finish off Nirvana Initiative, and any sort of extra bonus content there may be. We may go back into the flow chart and see like a bunch of options we didn't see before if we have time for that. And then we're going to play more Underline after that. So that is going to be the absolute finale of I, the Somnium Files. You may have seen the credits, but there's a lot more to do there with the extra route that they added. Zero Escape. I did end up playing the first Zero Escape game, just with a bunch of friends off stream. It was absolutely fucking incredible. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors is one of the best mystery visual novel games that I have ever played, and it frequently goes on sale on Steam. It is in a bundle with Virtue's Last Reward, which is the second game. You can often buy both of them for like $10, and it is an amazing experience. However, that also means I have not played the second video game. I have not played Virtue's Last Reward. I have not played Zero Time Dilemma, which is the third game. So we may actually dive in and experience more uchikoshi bullshit later. I could play Mary Skelter. It's both a visual novel and a JRPG, just a random unbiased suggestion. I know, you did gift me Mary Skelter 2, and I did not play it, and I feel very bad about it. I'll have to do it sometime. I must appease my financial benefactors. You don't think you've ever heard of Zero Escape? Look into it. It is amazing. And if you don't look into it, you can just watch me play them. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. So, this is from the creator of the Ace Attorney series. This is one of the games that he worked on after finishing the original Ace Attorney trilogy. And they just made a remaster of it like a year or two ago. And I never ended up playing it because I wanted to do it on stream. And then all of this happened. So, that will also be up on the docket. Now, this is where we get into the murky territory of potentialities. So, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I never played the original Final Fantasy VII, but I did play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, my connection is unstable. Is everything looking okay for you guys here, or do I need to restart it here? Is it getting, like, stuttery at points? Or is that Twitch just complaining about something? It's good for you? Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, Final Fantasy VII Original, I do want to play through that. I want to experience it because it is a very culturally significant piece. And I know that I'm going to like it just based off of how much I enjoyed playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because that is the sequel to the game. I never ended up playing it because I don't own a PS5. However, it is on PC now, so that is an option for me. Expedition 33. I have heard amazing things about it. I love turn-based RPGs. I love story-based games. That just seems right up my alley, and it's very popular right now. 13 Sentinels is a Vanillaware game, and... Thank you, Ocarina of Time. And it is another one of those, like, very hard-to-follow, like, story-based anime video games, from what I've heard, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about that. Persona 4 Golden, pretty self-explanatory. It is Persona. Like, and I haven't played it. Like, I've only played Persona 5. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. And then the Professor Layton series. That is another one because I played Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Loved that game. I loved Layton, and it's like one of my very guilty pleasures because I know the game isn't incredible. Like, it fumbles a lot, especially towards the end, but I love the characters, man, and I really want to see what Professor Layton has up. And I did play, like, the first game at some point, but I don't remember it incredibly well, so I might just go back and play that one, too, on stream. But everything from the second game onwards, I definitely haven't experienced, so that is also... We may do that. We may do that. And then there's whatever catches my fancy. And this will just be, like, once a week. So that'll be things like... Limbus Company, right over here. Limbus Company. So, I don't know how much you guys know, but I have recently been indoctrinated into the Project Moon fan club here. And I played Library of Ruina. I beat Library of Ruina. I have 120 hours in it. And no, there is no, like, extra content. That's just how long the game is and how long it takes to beat, because you're going to be spending so much time deck building. Like, I feel like I spend 40 hours in that game just deck building. Instead of actually experiencing the story or the fights, it has just been deck building, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And Limbus Company is the successor to that. So it is a free gacha game, and they're launching the next story expansion on Wednesday/Thursday because of Korean time. So we are going to be playing that. I will hopefully show you guys the appeal that is Limbus Company, and I will show Honglu being very, very sad. Oh, and Grand Blue vs. Rising. I'll also be playing that a bit on stream just to show you guys what that game is about. Also, just grind up to master rank and everything. I love deck building, then closing the game because I'm exhausted. That's my favorite. Dude, that is literally the entire game. Just, oh man, I really hope I can play Library of Ruina today. Opens the game, builds a deck. I've had so much fun playing Library of Ruina today. Closes the game. Because it's literally, you open it, you build a deck, you close it, you open it, you do a fight, you close it. Because everything takes like 45 minutes, but in like the best possible way. So, you can't really be upset with it. Anyway, back to Grand Blue versus Rising. They are going to be changing the ranked system once they launch the new character. So they're going to be changing it from the like 5 wins to gain a rank, and whenever you take a loss, you lose one of those 5 matches. So they're just changing it to a traditional like ELO point-based system, and I think that sucks. And I want to prove that I'm good at the game without having to rely on the point system. So yeah, we're going to be grinding the game. Pikmin 3. So we played Pikmin 1 and 2 on stream, so naturally Pikmin 3 is also going to be on the list as well on Ultra Spicy difficulty because I'm a real gamer who beat Pikmin 2 without resetting. Yep, absolutely, definitely. Don't fact check me on that, just trust me, bro. And Deltarune. We never finished Chapter 2 on stream. We got, like, very close. We got to, like, the end of the Spamton fight, I'm pretty sure, at some point, but I don't remember anything that happened in Chapter 2, so we're probably just going to play the entire game from start to finish, like, once they launch Chapters 3 and 4, when the Switch 2 launches, so look forward to that. Any big projects in the future? Yeah, I'm writing a book. It hasn't gotten much progress on it. I've only written like about 30 to 40 pages so far, but it is just something that I've been slowly chipping on in the background, just out of my personal taste. As for what it's about, you'll just kind of have to stay tuned, but it would be as what you expect out of me as a person. Of course, it's going to be fantasy. Of course, it's going to have magic and other sorts of stuff going on in the background. Is it an isekai? Does he know? Does he know? Is it? I'm not one to say. I'm not one to say. You'll just have to wait. And of course it will be a series. I have a very big plan in the works as to how the entire game is going. As for how the series is going, it's hopefully going to be released in arcs. So each book will cover an arc, and there'll probably be like 10 or so, if I had to guess. I may have daydreamed about this series like a lot. But anyway, that's not relevant to the channel. So Xenoblade 2 and 3 are retrospective. So this is what I have been kind of working on in the background. That has been the very sort of emotional piece that's been going through me because I adore Xenoblade 2 and 3. And they have had very significant effects on me as a person. I mean that without any sort of exaggerations. They have altered the way that I view the world on certain things because they are that drastic, emotional. Yes. Right, I can have my wings back. Whew. So it has been very difficult to actually get my words out on how I feel about that series and determining what exactly I feel about them. So that'll probably come at some point. Pokemon. This has been a multi-year series at this point. I've written 26 pages on it at this point, and I feel like that's still nowhere near enough. So I have gotten up to playing through the Ultra Sun and Moon games. I hate Ultra Sun and Moon. I want that to be made very clear. I think the original Sun and Moon are much better. I will die on this hill, and you'll have to understand my reasoning at some point. Xenoblade 2 teaches important life lessons. Let's go gambling. So true. I'm going to sit out and grind out core crystals and see if I can get Cosmos until the end of time. That's just how it's going to be. Deltarune Chapter 2 confirms lesbians and have Snowgrave. That's what I remember. I should probably replay it too. Yeah, I do remember that there were lesbians. Pretty awesome, gotta say. Big fan. Spontaneous. So yeah, just any sort of videos and projects in the future, there are going to be whenever I get the sudden inspiration for it and decide to just dive into my room and not emerge for like a month. So, they will just come out whenever they deign to feel like it. But I also do have a shorter, like 20-minute video on an Ace Attorney-like indie game that the creator sent me a review code of. So, I promised him that it would be done in January. Don't tell him. just don't tell him. I did my best, all right? If you were watching this stream right now, I am so sorry. I'm really just out here, man. But trust me, it's an incredible game, and I can't wait to talk about it. More clips and shorts. So, of course, whenever there's a great moment in the stream, I am suggesting you guys to clip whatever happens there, because I do want to promote myself more. I want to show my enlightening, incredible personality here. So I would like to just upload a bunch of like these short things in the meantime, in case any of you are not like present or whatnot. You can know exactly what happened. I think that'd be very fun, and just bring the community together as a whole. So I also want to spend more time in the Discord and promoting it, because I know that a lot of us have chosen to like get together on certain days and just like talk and hang out, and usually I'm not there, and I feel incredibly bad about that, because, you know, it's you guys. Like, I should be there and interacting with everyone, and I just haven't been because I've been so fucking busy. So but yeah, I want everyone to get together. I want to play games with you all. I want us to hang out again. So that is a big project that I would much rather prefer. What is my apartment number? Who asked this one? Let's play Underline! Yeah! Let's just play Underline. Let's get into it. It's like, all right, great. Let's get into the video game. We're gonna play the video game. All right. I hope that answered all of your major questions. Oh. Tokyo games. Oh, PS4 controller? Making the ba-dump noises? Windows, are you okay? Oh, I think it's coming out of my PS4 speakers again. Oh, I love it when this happens. There we go. How's that? Everyone listening? Can we all hear? Oh. No, game. I don't want you to do that. I didn't want you to continue off of my demo save data. I'm good. I didn't even touch anything. The game is just, it's taking control. It's rebelling against me. Okay. Okay, what about this? When I swap it over to this. Can you hear this? Yeah, it should be included there, so. Okay, and I assume that'll just sound better there. Why are you having deja vu seeing these Yokai Watch creatures? Because they kind of look like Yokai Watch creatures. You know, I think that explains it. Hey, Steve Minecraft, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I should probably also change the stream information here. 100 line. And give it an appropriate title. Yeah, this is appropriate, right? Yeah. Been good. School's been school. I can fucking expect, man. Hi, Jack Black. Holy shit, it's Jack Black, guys. Welcome. It's great to see you. Coming in hot. And now I should probably also just tweet out to everybody that I am doing things, so. Okay. And gotta send that out to Twitter. You haven't watched the Minecraft movie, actually? Me neither. When it comes to the video game movies, for me, it was like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was exactly what I wanted. Like, that was a B-movie schlock that I was into. B-movie horror. It's amazing. Minecraft movie, it just looked like it was trying too hard, man. It's just like, oh, you remember that? That's Jack Black. That's him. Yeah. And it's like, okay. All right, buddy. And it's like, not my thing. Okay, tweet that out. Chicken Jockey. Yeah, it's very kids movie, not good, but fun. Also, lots of Jack Black, Jason Momoa shipping. Yeah, Dick and Cocky. I did see that. Thank you, Twitter. All right. So, I want y'all to know, first of all, that I have played, like, the first 6 hours of this game, because there's a demo on Steam right now that you can play. That just contains the first 6 hours of this game, and they released it, like, 2 months ago, so I don't think y'all can fault me for wanting to play that. Therefore, we're just going to start on a new game. We're going to get rid of all that save data. It's fine. I want you all to experience it from the beginning here. So, new game. Select battle mode. Oh no, I'm not a baby. This is no baby mode for babies. We are playing the video game, and I'm going to get my shit rocked. Yeah, I haven't been to a theater or seen a new movie since quarantine. Yeah, I mean, I've been, like, here and then, but it's like, I also haven't been to many theaters because I'm not, like, the biggest movie person. I've been trying to change that recently. I recently watched all the Jason Bourne movies because I know that those are classics and I really need to get on that. And I have been thoroughly enjoying experiencing movies once again because I have a projector in my living room now, so I have that up and a sound bar as well, and it's just like, all right, I have no excuse to not watch movies now, you know? So I've been changing that. Hopefully no airborne popcorn. Hey, you guys are fully permitted to just throw popcorn at the screen here. I fully endorse this. Oh, that is not the one. Oh wait, no, it was. Okay, Stream Deck was just crapping out at me there. I thought it sent me to the Be Right Back screen for a second. You just watch whatever's on YouTube or on definitely not account shared streaming services. Yeah, thank God that we aren't sharing our accounts with each other because the Netflix ninjas would absolutely wreck our shit. And who would even dream of using Plex servers? I would never dare. That's not me. I only enjoy using legal stream services for legal purposes and would never pirate even if it is morally okay. Mario movies and isekai. I mean, technically, but I don't like how you pointed that out. Monty Python Holy Grail is free on YouTube and it's funny as fuck. I do need to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Thank you for reminding me of that. Anyway, we're going to get so off track very fast. So we're playing video game. We played the video game today. That is why we're here. We played the video game. Only took us an hour to get there. I forgot about that. There may have been a little bit of death.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day.
The voice sounds a little weird here. It sounds like it's
just a
doubled up.
mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
I think that's intentional. Okay, I just need to make sure that my audio issues don't continue.
Same old. This is
Same
how
old,
it's
same
always
old.
been, and probably how it always will be.
$7.40, rise and grind, sleepyhead.
Time to get up! Breakfast is ready!
Coming.
Oh. Did his sweater just say try not to laugh? It had something with laugh. If it was try not to laugh, I would lose my shit.
About time. Your father
for work.
I have a dad? Oh. Oh, it says I'm still a little too petrified to laugh, I think.
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Come on, it's not that big.
Hey, she lives here now.
She's right, Takumi. You and Kadoa have known each other so long. She's practically one of the family.
Did someone desaturate your hair, Mom?
Married and make it official already.
Huh?
Oh, jeez, Mom. Whoops. Also, I should probably ask this. Is the audio delayed at all for anyone?
These eggs are delicious.
Is it out of sync with the video?
You sure are putting them away.
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what
If anybody don't have my mom's back, I know my childhood friend do.
Didn't get home yesterday.
This guy's a
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah.
She's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
Yeah, considering she's only doing one of those things, I think that yeah, maybe.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
English lip
Come
syncing?
by
Yeah, it
anytime
actually
you
has it.
want. Morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth, I always wanted a daughter.
Damn, fuck me, I
Must be
guess.
such a disappointment to you.
Yeah, thank you, Takumi.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Taki. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, if it's only like slightly off, that's okay. As long as it's not like a whole second off. That's what I was concerned about.
Oh, man. We've got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've never seen you take a test you didn't ace.
It's just a matter
She's
of
just that
studying
guy.
hard enough. Mom likes it when I get good grades.
Oh!
Hey, we should do a study session.
Hey, whoever just followed right now, thank you
We'll
so
ace
much.
the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not
Flora
really my
Flights.
forte.
Hello,
Don't
how
be
you
so
doing?
Modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Fuck, I'm already attached to her. Oh no!
Well,
Oh, it's Delta, what's
maybe
up?
you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
It's not exactly the positive outlook
Get
I
it,
was
buddy.
looking for. At this rate, we're gonna have a long way to go.
No, he's got the attitude. C's get
Just
degrees,
like
baby.
The day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. A mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Should be a shame if anything happened to change that. We wouldn't have a game.
Another alert, huh? Feels like there's been more of them lately. Huh? Don't worry, it'll be all right. This happens all the time. You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that helps. Someone with a panic attack.
I don't like sirens. They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
It may also be because I'm an alien. I'm allergic to this sound specifically.
Let's get you to a shelter.
What are you, a JoJo character?
The closest one is... right over there.
Did I see Kodaka's post that the game is selling well? I did, and I'm very happy about it. Thankfully, he posted that just on the same day that I bought the Steam version of the game as well. So I like to think that was purely my own decision to buy an extra copy
Watch your
since this game
step.
is selling well now.
Okay.
What do you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves.
We should hold
Hearing
hands
alerts
for
are just
safety.
another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes. What exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. as a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is, and let them become something normal, mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
I know that, but... Say the thing.
Really? Again?
Please, for me.
English
Whatever
lungus.
happens,
You always know
protect
exactly what to
Chicago,
say.
no matter what.
Promise?
You're squeezing me really tight.
It's one arm. You can live without it. Thank God there's no other NPCs to watch our very emotional scene together.
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be all right.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always.
Shouts to the random squiggle on
Come on.
Takumi's sweater.
We'll be late for school.
Yeah.
There was also writing on it, but I'm pretty sure that was also gibberish. Not his shirt, though. That one gets a cool English slang phrase.
Up you get.
No, Kozoro! No, I love the music during that.
Taki, you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Kylo, what are you doing up there?
You lost?
Don't you have to be screaming in a YouTube short right about now?
Where are you going?
I hope that dog doesn't die. It's okay. We're not in a JoJo anime. We're safe.
Oh, great. Where did she get to now? Huh? Hey! Kadua!
I love the goofy anime run that all anime girls do. You know the exact one. 1.1. Bars, brother. Bars. There always has to be one abandoned school building.
I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is abandoned. Oh! Kadua!
Oh! And she just runs into, like there's no problem. Oh, but the moment there's a siren, oh no. Yeah, moving and dashing. I forgot. Got the fucking Danganronpa 2 movement. Oh. I've hired this Takumi Sumino to stare at you. Oh, right, circle the dash. Okay. Kadua, where are you? No answer. What do I do now? Ugh. Why is the FPS jumping all over the place? I thought I had it locked to 100. I mean, no, not 100, but to 60. Oh, well. I mean, the settings only had an option for 30 and 60, so I thought it would stay locked to that. Lemios Ghost Girl vibes? Yeah. His haircut is so funny, not gonna lie, I love him. Yeah, he reminds me of toothpaste.
Kadua?
A vicious beast!
It's you. What in the...
First we dunk and then we rump. Put that gif of low tier god over it.
Takumi Sumino, congratulations! You have been chosen!
Dude, put your brain in a jar or something. It's gonna fall out.
Huh? What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? Or a
And you have that
robot
much
baby?
dust on your hat too?
How
This is
does
a
it know my
tailor, dog.
name?
I've finally got you all to myself. That girl chasing
That's
me
not something
wasn't
you usually
part
want
of
to
the
hear.
plan at
Not gonna
all.
lie.
I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say?
Well, that makes it really difficult to put you on a ship and start a notary game.
Too. The two of you seemed awfully close. Just how much does that girl mean to you?
Huh?
Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make things a lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
Oh yeah, just like every day-to-day occurrence. You know how it is.
Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The complex's danger level has been raised to red alert.
You
Thank God it's not
see?
blue alert. That'd be really
While
concerning.
you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun?
I really hope we don't shilly-shally then.
Why, the end of the peaceful everyday life you have been living, of course.
Huh?
Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it. Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. Starting today.
It always gets me whenever the cute mascot character says this.
Pack
You're about to step into a whole new world, motherfucker. Just slams you a pack of ketamine underneath the table.
Hey, where you going? You forgot this. Come back. Come on.
If you want, I can even help you stab it into your chest.
What the hell was that just now? God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right? What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there.
Also, Bill, now you know that the dog's gonna be okay. Because it was not a dog.
What was that?
This is a dog, though.
What is it
What the
now?
dog doing? Looks like Grandma the fucking thing.
What the hell was that? And what is going on here? Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and the day before that. Until now.
Waiting for Ball Monokuma to pop out of the corner.
The same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Now all that is changing. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart all around me.
I do wish that these guys were a little bit more horrific, though.
Why is this happening?
It's impossible to take seriously when they look like that.
Oh, damn it!
UB Funkies, no! No, you can't be calling them UB Funkies. You're completely right, and I hate that.
What happened?
Talk to me, the plot's kicking in. You can't be falling asleep.
I have to protect her. Have to protect Karua. I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
No. No. No way. Oh god, UB Funkies, haven't heard that name in like a decade. Yeah, me neither. I actually did have a decent collection of a couple of them. It was very fun to play while it lasted. At least, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Kid Me had a good time with it. I don't remember anything specific. I just remember that I did have fun with them. Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this. It's just a shame there's nothing you can do about it the way you are now. And don't go thinking some hero's going to swoop in and save her for you either. Life is cruel. That's just the way it is. You think that I can fight those off? No way, bucko. All I can do is help you slam this into your chest. Go on, give it a shot. Poke, 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 poke. No, stop it. That hurt. Poke, poke. Yeah, you tickles. Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. I really don't like how you word that, man. Can you just say that they're going to kill her? That'd be much more preferable. It'll probably tear her limbs off one by one while you sit there, helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Thank you for the description. You really got to make sure that we know what's happening as the guys are walking up to her as we speak. No way. Don't like it? There's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. Huh? No time like the present. Think this an impromptu entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power, something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. And getting rid of all the things that we don't need to fight, because apparently a heart is one of them. You think you found your UB Funky stuff at a garage sale, played for like 4 days, and then never again? Yeah. Let me see what you got. A knife! No! No, this is more like a knife! Yeah! Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest and make you look tough. I think you look pretty cool. It's no time to dilly-dally, shilly-shally, filly-fally. Or shilly-shally. Don't get me started on filly-fally. I'm just that good, chat. I'm just that good. This game's just that predictable. I'm that amazing. I can predict the story before it even happens. I mean, come on. There's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? Yeah, I need one to the library, first of all. You're running out of time, you know?
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for.
She can take 1 or 2 hits. It's a strategy game.
You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it.
Is this Edgy Maho Shoujo? I think it's less Edgy Maho Shoujo. Persona 3, but sword instead of gun. You know what? Yeah, exactly. Or just blades in general. Kadoa. So what's it gonna be? Will you join the fight? It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me. Live or die. Decide your destiny. Oh no, I'm getting spoiled on the plot, no! Alright, fight the weird monsters? I don't know, Chad, I think it's out of the question. I don't think we can do it. It's over. She's already dead, I'm sorry. It's your future. Whoa, the future awaits, you say?
Damn it.
Damn it, this had better work.
This had better work.
I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from the sheath to get a proper look at it. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually had a real ending, because I don't know if you all know, this game has 100 different endings to it, and all of them are significant in some way, according to the marketing. So, I am very keen to see if this is actually the case, or if I've gotten scammed once again by Kodaka and Uchikoshi while smiling the entire way through. So, JRPG, Persona versus MMO, UB Funkies, my money's on the MMO. Yo, Persona UB Funkies would go crazy, dog. Yeah, it looks, just a little painful, just a little bit. All right, the blade was dark red, so dark it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing at a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread. I like the fact that it's actually colored dark red like blood, because usually in a lot of video games, like, the blood is a lot lighter, or is like textured like water. No, it's thick, it's gloopy, it gets everywhere. It'll stay and it'll never let go. That's how blood is, so I like how this is done.
Here goes nothing.
And the fact that it looks crystallized too, because blood do that too. I took the dagger in both hands, gritting my teeth against the incoming pain, and thrust the blade into my chest. Oh, I'm morbid. Now you want a custom Joker Ubi Funky? Oh dear God. Whoa! There was some man titties there. Keep your britches on, chat. This is the point where we join the Magic High School for Magic kids, and then We have a great trio of friends, and then one of them dies to the main villain. We gotta go sicko mode on them. This is my Jujutsu Kaisen, my Naruto. Yo, congrats on your transition. You got the red eyeliner?
Feels good.
Although this design is definitely a lot more Bleach-like.
We call this hemo anima.
Hemo. Anima?
Rah, but never mind what it's called. Just use it. Kill those things.
Say
Eliminate
less.
the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
Yo, he's already posed up. He knows exactly what's going on. Let's go, Takumi. Battle start. He sounds like a pirate. I don't know. He just sounds like traditional drill sergeant to me. Okay. I already know how the gameplay works. Let me teach you how it works. You select a movement. You can move around. And you also have a bunch of different skills that you can select too. They all cost action points. So up in the upper left there, they're your action points. And you get a limited amount of action points per turn. So you get to spend them all. And that's what we're going to do here. So we're just going to move over here and slash all these guys in a row. Okay. And I'm going to read it in case there was anything I missed. Yeah, after you spend an action, you'll be put into fatigue, so you'll be limited into the actions that you can make in the future. So, while I can side slash again, I can only move one space to do it. So, here, let's move over here. So,
I've got this.
Oh, it's forcing me to move over there. Okay. This would be a much safer move to do, but very well. I have 0 AP. Let's end the turn. Oh no, the goobers! They approach. Enemies will continuously approach in the battlefield. Small enemies with high move stats can quickly breach your defenses. Be sure to prioritize taking that first. Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's get rid of them first then.
I've got this.
Oh. Okay, where is it forcing me to move? Okay, right there.
Take this.
Okay. Any remaining AP will be carried over to the next turn. Okay, I didn't know that. So if you're unable to reach any enemies, use the opportunity to build up
Say
AP.
when.
I will do that. Touchpad to end turn. Okay. It's Fire Emblem. Yes, except it's actually good combat. That's my thing. I don't really like the combat in Fire Emblem games too much. It's too simplistic. But this has a lot of room for experimentation and innovation, so to say. Enemy approaching. Special attacks. You reach 100 voltage, you can do a special attack. They allow you to strike without spending AP. Okay, that'll be important later. Instead, they'll be inflicted with stun, preventing them from taking any action until the end of the following turn. So like XCOM or Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, it's much more like that. I would say it's a lot more XCOM in terms of its combat. By placing your cursor around the character and pressing R1 to use a special attack. It's Fire Emblem, but thinking hurts less.
I've got this.
Fire Emblem, but thinking hurts way more.
Gotcha.
All right. Go off, King. And it also looks a lot more cool.
Woo! I knew you could do it.
Ooh-wee.
Nobody can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuo, are you okay?
Sorry, buddy. Plot has to wait.
Tacky!
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine.
What are you wearing?
It's a long story.
Check the fit.
I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd
Eggdog?
protect
Yo, I
me.
love Eggdog.
I knew you would keep your promise.
What promise? Yo, is he stroking his shit? Oh,
Knight in
Phew.
shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Tacky,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an
What can I
official
say?
member of
I was
my
always a
illustrious academy.
B, C,
Academy?
D,
I
F student.
hereby formally and majestically authorize your immediate transfer.
Majestically.
Congratulations!
He had the fireworks up in the back, queued just for this. Is she in his imagination? Is this the Matrix? You know, that actually may be a good... no, Takami's mom also existed. Unless both of them were a part of the imagination. Takumi Sumino's plastic off again. Oh! Oh, this is a really fucking cool transition. I don't know, this one may be coma theory just based off the visuals alone. Day 1. Oh, here we are in Danganronpa land again.
Where am I?
Came to with my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My head still felt fuzzy as I tried to make sense of my surroundings. Classroom? A classroom? Did I fall asleep at my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? Yeah, Takumi, you're just in school. None of that shit ever happened. I don't remember a thing.
Happened to me.
Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Several others my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk, just like I'd been a moment ago. Alright, let's keep a head count real quick. Alright, starting from top left. Cute, like you already. Below, also cute, like you already. Great halftones on your legs, by the way. Top middle, damn. Top middle to the right of her. Yeah, he's fine. Top right of that, you look like a Nagito. Top right of that as well. You're going to be my best bro, and I will die for you by the end of this. I just want you to know. Dangan, and then we rampa. Yes, sir. That's how it's going to be. All right, and then red tracksuit down there. You'll find out, chat. You'll find out what his problem is. Same goes for the upper right there. And top right, lemon flavored. All right, 99. Huh? Whoa! Hey, what gives? Where am I? Who are you guys? How did I get here? Never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either.
Just what is this place anyway? Some kind of messed up classroom?
I don't know. Excluding the giant fucking screen whiteboard up at the front there, the rest of it looks normal. Then, is this a school? Doesn't look like any school I've ever been to. I don't recognize it either. So, can anyone tell me what's going on here? No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there in uncomfortable silence. Excuse me. We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this, there's only one possible explanation. Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Clarissa. Stick with me and I'll explain it all. Yeah, she's funny. The laugh is way creepy, and my name's not Clarissa. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. The boy who had spoken went to the door and tried to pull it open, but... Okay, so the door won't open. I'm not scared or anything, just so you know. Definitely not scared. Just fucking doubles over. What the fuck, man? Dude, what the fuck? On the other side of the classroom, someone else is trying to tear the shutters off the windows without success. Yeah, I don't think you're getting anywhere with that, bud. If it was just like plating on the windows, then maybe. But no, this is just... I don't think that's moving. Open, damn it! I'm not screwing around here! Stop screwing around! It appears we're locked in. Obviously, someone didn't want us leaving on our own. Locked in? You mean... We've been kidnapped? No freaking way! Holy crap, Lois, can you believe it? I don't understand it either. Why would anyone want to shut us all up inside a school? This whole day's just been one big mess. The sepia tones. What the? That's right, I do remember something. Last thing I remember, I was fighting some kind of weird monsters. There was a bright light, and then I was here. Huh? Same here. I was all swing, 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 and the monsters were like, ooh, blah, boy, I'm dead.
For real?
I want you all to know, in that 1/10 of a second that he said for real, just image of Ryuji Persona 5 flashbanged in my mind. Just right there. From the sound of it, we all did. Then, all that really happened, I thought I just drifted off into some immature fantasy. All of us had the same experience. Then let me just confirm something. Did you also speak to that adorable mascot creature? Mascot creature, yes. Adorable, maybe. Adorable mascot? Does she mean that thing? I don't know if I'd describe him that way, but I talked to some kind of mascot, yeah? Then, are you saying the one who brought us all here? I can only imagine that charming yet devious little creature is the one behind it. That thing shut us up in here? I don't get it. Just what does he want us to do anyway? Is it obvious? A group of students waking up in a weird school with no way out. A shadowy mastermind hiding behind a cute mascot character. It's a killing game! We're gonna be forced to murder each other in increasingly elaborate and ingenious ways. We could only wish, but Danganronpa's dead. There's no more. Danganronpa's gone. Killing game? No way! I'm not doing this. I refuse to murder anyone, no matter what this mastermind says. Yo, we're already speedrunning all the Danganronpa tropes. You guys are great at this. Dude, you're totally gonna be the first victim. Saying stuff like that, you gotta trip all kinds of flags. Shut up, shut up! You're gonna jinx it! That's what happened. Ding bong, ding dong. Huh? What is it now? It's time to get to know your new teammates. Let's all introduce ourselves. Introduce ourselves? What does it mean by teammates? I guess whoever's in charge wants us to get to know one another. Yeah, my voices for him is just going to slowly drift towards Nagito, and he's probably going to stick as Nagito no matter what. This is so not the time for that. Someone help me break down this door. We gotta get out of here. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Just try it. We probably got bombs implanted us that'll explode if we try to damage school property. Yeah, that one's just 999. Oh man, it sounds like something that might actually happen. At any rate, I don't need to hear your life stories to know how incompetent you all are. Damn, she didn't even need to take 15 minutes and yet she's already clocked us.
Who you calling incompetent? I ain't gonna let that slide. What, you think I won't hit you just because you're a girl? Well, you're right about that. I don't hit girls, or kids, or old people. It's an ironclad rule with me.
Damn, alright, he's just chill like that. You answered your own question without any prompting from me. You're even more insecure than I thought. No, he's just self-cognizant.
You wanna die, bitch? I don't hit girls, or kids, or old people, but I'll fucking kill you.
Hitting off the table. Killing, full send. Oh. My controller keeps disconnecting like every 2 seconds. Everyone, please. Perhaps we should do as the blackboard says, at least until we know more about the situation. It can't hurt to just exchange names and some basic information, right? I agree. Trying to resist a kidnapper tends to end badly for the victims. Looks like we're doing introductions now, like this is the first day of school or something. All right, I'm Takumi Sumino. Hi, Takumi. I'll just talk to everyone one at a time and see how it goes. All right, move cursor, investigate people and places. And we actually get icons this time, which is very nice, which means I can thoroughly investigate all the non-story stuff without fear of advancing the story. All right, you can also double check which places you can investigate by pressing square. Alrighty, blackboard. Not a blackboard, but a monitor. It's pretty impressive. I want to know, when did we all just colloquially replace the term blackboard with whiteboard? Because it's like, it feels like it's been so long since I've read the word blackboard. Because, I don't know, maybe it's been only like 10 years or so, but it's like, I've never seen a single blackboard since then, so. All right, I think I'm gonna get some water here. I will be back in like 1 minute. Give me a second. Okay, there we are. So, what y'all think of the game so far? I already have my own definitive opinion, but I want to know what you guys think. I am thoroughly enjoying myself here. Because it's like, we already got the introduction to all the goofy fun shit. The gameplay is banger. And we have our nice, silly, quirky cast of characters so far. You know, except for, like, these three. But everyone else is, like, they're alright. Well, you might also be able to go. This is Danganronpa. Yeah, like, it's showing a lot of the Danganronpa stuff right off the bat here. But I'm expecting to get a lot more Zero Escape as we keep going, so.
Sup? Name's Takamaru Yakushiji.
Yakushiji.
I'ma warn you right now.
Very cool intro card.
If you see me getting mad, just keep your distance.
You don't want to see me get mad. Just walks back and starts fucking twerking at the camera. Okay, sorry, I just needed to mess with some settings here real quick. Okay, everything's still fine.
When somebody sets me off, I punch first and ask questions later. Can't help myself.
All right, out of curiosity, how do I do all the things that set you off? Wow, talk about anger issues.
You fought those monsters, right? That mean you transformed too?
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Transformed? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It just kind of happened in the heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment.
I know, right? How freaking cool was that?
He gets it. He gets it, chat.
Huh?
I felt like some kind of hero out of a kid's TV show. Getting to go wild with all that power was such a rush.
I'm glad someone had fun. Honestly, I found that whole battle pretty traumatic. Going on a power trip was the last thing on my mind. You gotta tough it up.
I gotta wonder how the rest
You're a
of the
soldier
TRC's
now. Get
doing.
in there.
Those freaks really went to town on the place.
Unbelievable. My Danganronpa devs are making a Danganronpa. Say it ain't so.
Yeah. They weren't shy about attacking people either.
For all we know, there could still be survivors trapped in wrecked buildings or under rubble and shit.
You know, I am a little surprised that they kind of just went with all Danganronpa aspects to it. Like, I was expecting, like, maybe the art or music to have some sort of shifts in there, but no, they just completely stuck to the Danganronpa style. And didn't really take any of the sort of uchikoshi-isms into there. They were just like, all right, we're going to have one presentation, and it's going to be
Maybe
Danganronpa.
there's little kids lost and scared without their parents. Or old folks who can't get around like they used to.
Dude, are you just Spider-Man? Just a really angry Spider-Man?
We don't got time to dick around here. Someone needs to get those poor bastards to safety.
I would hope that they're still alive. I figured out all the ones who can't are probably gone. How about that? He's actually a nice guy.
Clock's
I think.
ticking on the lost and injured while we just sit here with our fingers up our asses.
Hey, it's fun.
They're helping out and putting the town back together. This is really starting to piss me off. Ah! Here comes the rage.
No, wait. I wonder how this guy functions in society. Does he just like piss himself off in the middle of a crowd and just start punching?
Hey, what are you? Back off, man. I warned you about this already. Get away from me.
Fire delinquent gentleman. Yeah, he's just a bit of everything. He can't quite decide yet. He's trying to pick out his one character trait, but he has so many options.
Rest easy until I hit someone, and I don't want it to be you.
Okay, I'm going.
What a great first impression. He's going to be our friend for the rest of the game. In the end, I still can't tell if he's misunderstood or just a regular hoodlum. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call from someone real quick. Oh, I was muted. Thank you. That was gonna continue for a while. No. My grandma called me. That was all it was. So, and you know I have to make time for her because she's me ma. Right.
Is it all right for me to introduce myself too?
No. Sorry.
Getting to know anything about a depressing loser like me will probably only make you feel bad, but if everyone's doing it.
No, you don't have to, man. It's like if that's true, might as well not.
Fine. Go ahead.
Thank you for being so nice to me. Here it goes. What was it again? It's been so long since anybody bothered to call me by it. Even I'm struggling to remember.
Okay, brother, we get it. You're sad.
Oh, right.
Happy Mother's Day, Lumi Grandma. Yeah, I made sure to tell her earlier today.
Shoma Genzaki.
And if anyone else hasn't called any of their mothers or grandmas today, mute the stream for a little bit and let me get that ad revenue while you call your grandma, okay? All right. So what kind of life do you have to live to start forgetting your own name?
I'm sorry. My name's making you feel bad, isn't it?
It wasn't before, but it certainly is now.
Why would it do that?
It's too big of a disconnect. A lowly worm like me's got no business having a name this cool.
The most depressing glaze of oneself I've ever heard in my life. Thinks that name's
My
cool?
name's the only cool thing about me, though. The rest is just one big pile of shortcomings and insecurities.
I can tell, man. Can we like get your character arc going first?
It's a
I just want to
stretch
know.
Even call me a person. I'm more like a parasite. Minus the ambition.
Where's the host then? You seem to be
think
lacking
you're
one.
being a little harsh on yourself.
That was actually a pretty generous description. But don't worry. I've got no illusions about how
I can't
worthless
say I was
am.
worried about that, man.
I don't get good grades. I can't play sports to save my life, and I don't have any skills or interests that set me apart from the crowd either. My only friend is my pet dog.
Yo,
He's
shoutouts
the
to our
only
dogs.
one who ever talks to me.
He can't be that insecure. The real insecure need to pretend. Truth. Technically, I don't think dogs really talk. Hey, do not discount the dog friendships. They are the #1 realest motherfuckers in the world. They will always be for you no matter what.
I'm sorry. You must be bored out of your mind talking to me.
No, just a little sad.
You haven't spat on me
And
even
annoyed.
once, and I repay you by wasting your precious time. Please, don't feel obliged to ruin your day by talking to me any more than you already have.
Will
I'll
do.
my
Let's go on to
best
the next
keep out of
one.
Sight, so I don't bring down the mood for everyone else.
Thank you. Never met anyone with such low self-esteem before. This guy makes houseplants look assertive. It may seem like I am kicking someone while they're down. You'd be right, because these people are genuinely annoying. If you need help, ask for help. Do not go about it in this sort of manner. Just say that you need a real one to look after you, alright? I don't trust this guy. He's clearly Monokuma in a skin suit. I just think he could be anyone in a skin suit, to be real.
Kidnapping
Alright.
us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear.
You look pretty relaxed for someone reacting to fear
Does
right
anyone
now.
have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
I can't make a bit out of that. That's
Do you
just
need
sad.
to take a bathroom break?
No. So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
I've lost all my desire to play through this game. It's not happening. I don't want to have to deal with a character like this. Anime isn't real. However, there are people who are taking time out of their precious day to view my stream, and therefore I should actually go along with me. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
And you're doing it too,
Are
okay.
you two siblings?
No.
Right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves.
You blink to replay the scene? No, I'm good.
My name is Ima Tsukumo.
Ima Tsukumo.
But enough
Ultimate
about
sister
me.
fucker.
Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side. This is my charming, adorable, talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
Stay strong, Lumi. Stay strong. Stay strong! In this world, there are going to be countless oppressors who beat you up for being a completely normal person. But that does not detract from the fact that you do good. And one of those do good things I need to do today is just get through this day.
It's nice to meet you.
Kako
Oh,
Tsukumo.
you're twins.
You're at least
guess
a
you
little
do
better.
Look kind of alike.
I mean, they have pretty different hair colors, all things considered.
Oh no, not at all.
They do have the
Next
same
to my
eyes.
sister's
I will give you that, though.
transcendent Beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf. She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals.
Chat,
flock
permission
her
to skip
whenever
this
she
guy?
goes outside.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Wait, that actually
Thinking
happens?
she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either. My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her.
I need this guy and Korakio to have a fucking glaze off where they each just try to one-up each other over how much better their sister is than
It's
theirs.
a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
Smile and nod, chat. Smile and nod.
Far again, brother dearest.
You and your sister sure are close, huh?
Close?
A little
Doesn't
too
even begin
close.
to cover it. She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me.
Kako, did you
stab
do
me,
anything to
stick
warrant
lit
this
matches
treatment, or
under
is
my
he just like that?
fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
This is the Matrix, and they are the only people who share a reality. Everyone else is living their own little dream.
You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful
Okay,
and
that's
flustered
where
like
we've had
sweet,
enough.
sweet
This is the
nectar
part
to
where we
me.
close the game and we play something that's more fun and family friendly.
Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born your brother, sister dearest.
Seriously, knock it off.
I concur! At least she is somewhat sane in this relationship. She just has a very hard time setting boundaries, it seems. Don't get their dynamic at all. Must be a twin thing. I mean, that's one way to describe it. All right, let's move on to
Hello there.
hopefully better.
My name is Eito Aotsuki.
Eito Atsuki.
Currently a high school senior.
At least your name is fun.
I'm guessing you're
This
the
guy
same-
also has shapes. Never seen a more degenerate expression in your life? Yeah, and that's saying something.
Yeah, that's right.
IBDD. I be doing dick riding? I don't know. What possible acronyms could there be for that? Chat, give me a couple of acronyms for IBDD. I think it'd be funny.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age, give or take a year or two. Is that just a coincidence?
I don't know.
I think they just like teenagers.
It could be, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. This hasn't been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track. Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite movie? Are you seeing anyone right now? What do your parents do for a living?
One of those feels a little bit out of the ordinary there.
Slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Gay? Possibly gay?
Oh? Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
Also, shoutouts to this guy's fucking mascara. Like, dude? He's got that on? Ignorant blue Danganronpa. Banger. Banger. Oh, it's not even IBDD, it's HBDD. Alright, he be doing dick riding then.
I'm not very good with social situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Did they just shove a bunch of, I hate using this word, but autistic people in the same room? I do not mean that as an insult to anyone here. In this room, I am just genuinely wondering.
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
See, this is how you address that sort of issue that you have. It's just like, hey, I have this sort of problem going on. Just help me figure it out whenever there's a problem going on. It's like, all right, cool. We'll get there when it comes to that. That's the great way to approach these sort of situations for anyone who may struggle in those sorts of social situations. I've been in a very similar position. This is kind of how you do it. Autism is hip and relatable, fellow youths. Let's autism together. So true, bestie. You
Okay,
get it.
Sure. I'll do that.
This guy seems pretty easygoing. I don't know, he seemed pretty frantic to me from what I could tell. I never pegged him for the socially awkward type, but I guess being isolated from others will do that to you. Why was he in the hospital, though? I don't see any scars or injuries. Does that mean he's okay now?
I can't remember the last
Yeah,
time I was
sure.
around this many people.
Internal
Really
injuries
puts
don't
things
exist.
into perspective.
Are you going to be all right? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I also want to know how this guy fought off the invaders. That'd be a good question.
Well. Thank you.
All right. I I say it's a 50-50 whether we get our ass kicked when we talk to her. Even more so than this guy. This guy's a 25-75. This girl's a 50-50.
I am Hiroko Shizahara.
Would. He was at a mental hospital, maybe? You know what? Possibly. Is that it? She seems scary, but it's a lot calmer than the others. She's scary than a lot calmer than the... She's a lot calmer than the others. I should try to get some more information out of her.
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiroko Shizahara.
Right.
Yeah,
I heard
and?
your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
He was going to ask that.
Those monsters that attack the town. Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
Who knows?
Don't you have anything else to say?
Blindly speculating.
I think she's made her point clear, Takumi.
It's just a waste of time. Surely that's obvious.
I don't know. Making theories is kind of important. You can't actually use any evidence without theories.
Yeah, but
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
No, we're not done. Why are skin tone shades of gray? I don't know. I like it. But that also may be my inner Project Moon taking over there. I don't know. Some of them are pink. You got a little bit of pink in you. And she's got certified melanin dosage in there.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here.
I'm freaking out over here. I'm walking over here. I'm panicking over here. Oh, God, we got a fucking New Yorker here.
Are you okay?
What kind of question is that? Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay.
You seem pretty okay to me.
Luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
Looking at this angle of his hair in particular, how does bro have the fucking parted bowl cut, but also the Jotaro haircut in the back at the same time? So he dies first, right? Oh, without hesitation. Like, it's both cool and not cool at the exact same time, and that's an incredible feat to pull off.
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck
This
I'm
is
gonna
about
waste
me.
time worrying about you.
Yeah, you should be wasting more time worrying about your fashion choices, because goddamn. So much for first impressions.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
Huh? Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
I can and I
You're
will.
the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold.
I mean, if you're not gonna apologize over it, then yeah.
It's poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get canceled and end up alone and friendless.
No, he doesn't get it. It's cool to hate on the poor nowadays. Isn't that right, chat? It's just one thing after another with this guy.
I must have the rottenest luck in the world.
He doesn't
It's
even
like
live in a
everything's
mansion.
out to get me. But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
You kind of act like one.
Let's just take this one step at a time, all right? How about you tell me your name?
All right, I forgot about that. That was kind of the point of
Gaku.
this.
Gaku Maruko.
Even his name is kind of lame. Gakumaruko.
If I had to get plucked
First
out
name
of
of
my
Gaku.
normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup? Girls
I'm just gonna move on.
me if there's no other option, right? Having other guys here ruins it.
I think the human race will just die out if you're the only guy there.
I'll just
I'm gonna be
crawl
real
off
with you.
and Die somewhere. Just let me have this.
How are we gonna tell him, chat? How are we gonna let him know? God, even at this front-facing angle, his hair is terrible. Can we go back to the Syscon? Oh, no, I'll gladly take this over the Syscon. This is much better. I will gladly take this. Don't get me wrong. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. I will still take this little bitch over the Syscon at any day of the week because at least this guy seems to know that he's a little bit insufferable. And he actually doesn't make it other people's problem. That too. This is worse? I'm not too sure about that one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Trying to get along with someone this self-centered is exhausting. I think I'll just leave him be for now. All right. Can we get a good character now?
Hi. My name's Sebasticolana. Nice to meet you.
She's normal! We've done it. We found a character that we can be friends with.
Do you have any idea what's going on here?
I think we're in a classroom.
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind.
Barely normal concern. Now that she's mentioned it, so am I. Hope everyone's okay. Yeah, we just haven't even thought about our mom once yet over this entire thing. Did Kodaka get home safe in the end? What about my mom and dad? Oh right, his dad was at work. He actually has a dad. I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine, right?
I wonder if the
I don't think you killed all of them, buddy.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too.
That's sick.
I always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Yeah, you would think that she would want to tear up her hair. No, not tear. Put up, bundle. Yeah, just like tie up her hair a little bit more. Considering that she's a mechanic, I'd be a little concerned if I had hair that long and was working with cars.
Now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
That's cool. That was like the most casual "that's cool" I've ever heard in my life. Just that's cool. Oh, come on, PS4 controller.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff.
Is she out of breath? I'm not getting where you're
I'll catch
coming
a
from
ride
there.
with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble sometimes.
How many street races have you been
I think
in?
You might need a refresher on stranger danger. You fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
That was a do or die kind of deal, though.
You still did it.
I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to.
They didn't have blood or anything like that. I think you're fine.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
I think you might need more than a minute. You might want to head to the bathroom real quick. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. At least her personality is normal. And now, for you, the creature. Holy, I didn't even notice that giant fucking paperclip in there. Not a paperclip, but like safety pin. Just like across the entirety of her dress. How do you even get one that big? Like, I know that she's probably like pretty short, but still, that is like a foot-long safety clip.
Hi, I'm Darumi Amamiya. Nice to meet ya.
Yo, shouts to the mini-map you have etched into your clothing right on the bottom there. All right, what else do we got here? I cannot tell. I literally cannot tell. That looks like just a bunch of scribbles to me, but the one on her shoulder may also be a mini-map. And it's Harley Quinn? Yeah. Oh, and she has another safety pin as a choker. Lovely.
Who are you gonna target?
Chat, can we let her know? Can we let her know who we plan to target next? I don't know. I think she's pretty cute. We might have to target her.
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of
Oh,
time.
killing game. Oh, killing game. Right. No, we're killing the Syscon.
I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
She's like, oh no, please don't murder me, Mr. Sumino. Please don't take me down to the basement and bonk me on the head with the thinker. It's like, oh, now you made it all weird. Now you made it all weird.
You don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course I do. Anything less would be a huge disappointment.
Also, I like the fact that her mascara is like dripping off into the like teeth makeup that she has right over there. I think that's very cool how those link together. It's nice.
I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
You are a problem. You are going to be a problem, and it's going to be fun every step of the way. Thank you.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
Nah, dude. The fact that
Right?
it's real is the best part. It's life or death. No takebacks.
Nah, dude. It's for real, for real. No cap.
I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying.
I mean, that's your own problem.
I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Everyone has problems here. No exception.
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie.
She whipped out the normie on us. No.
Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right? If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose.
All right. Have fun with it. Oh. Never mind. She's dropped a few points simply because she has the same exact expression as the Syscon dude. Sorry, you've gone from S tier to like B tier, just like that. This girl's got a unique way of looking at the world, to put it lightly. I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with her. All right, looks like I've spoken to everyone.
So, what now?
Yeah, we can actually move forward with the story. What, we spend like 30 minutes on introductions? I really have to get home soon. I usually walk my dog this time of day, and he gets antsy when I'm not there. Okay, Go walk your dog. Go walk your dog. Thank you for not being depressed. It's not going to be that simple. If you don't have anything useful to contribute, keep your mouth shut. You're right. An insignificant bug like me should know my place. I'll just sit in the corner and stay quiet from here on out. Go walk your dog, buddy. The dog did nothing wrong. That's going to happen to us. I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instruction soon enough. Someone's probably out there somewhere, watching her every move. Right on cue. Everybody stand ready to greet your commanding officer. There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed too. Read your commanding officer.
Hey! Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits. I'm glad to see you're all getting along.
That voice. Banger? Yay! Woohoo!
The robo bastard from before.
Now we're talking. Spelling game without the obligatory evil.
That was the most exaggerated yeah boy I've ever heard.
Bastard. Obligatory. I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not,
this is just a parody of their entire series at this point.
Commanding officer. You can call me Siri. Got it? Siri. Or just Sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Hoorah. Eggnog. Yeah, Eggnog's appeared again. That's him. Commanding officer. You.
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy.
Yay, glad to be here. Woo, yay. Last Defense Academy.
Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drilled into your skulls. This place is your new home away from home, after all.
What exactly does that mean?
You'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding. It's gonna be much worse than that.
Hold on a minute. Do you seriously expect us to live here from now on?
That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I?
He did say that, chat. I think he said this.
Let me just check the transcript real quick. Talk among yourselves in the meantime.
Shouts to the fact that he doesn't have an ass crack or a butthole. Already got points over Monokuma here.
Enough of the bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect us to do whatever you say. Now, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request. It's an order. An order? Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? After I beat the crap out of you, I'm busting down that door and getting the hell out of here. There are old people, children, and women to save. And puppies. Takamaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast bearing down on its prey. But before you could make contact. Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier, or do you want me to detonate the bomb I've been planted in you? Oh, just like they said. What? Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. Doing Yakushiji's voice really is a murder on my throat. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? Gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Just put them right down your throats. In they go. You'll have to take your bomb supplements every 3 days, or else they'll just come right out. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If these explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? I had to voice that line. What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world would convict me for killing you now. Brother dearest, please. If you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up. Give it up already. Even if you destroyed me, what then? You might be able to make it out of this school. However, returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible? So it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back, but that we physically can't? You're a sharp one, Atsuki, but allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. Allow me to read this transcript that I just wrote out real quick. The school lies outside the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on, man. Is that even possible? You're confused. I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Not mentally, though. We can't put your minds out there. And we need time to properly process things. Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with that. Siri turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment. Wong. He is entering into your mind, chat. You must now all use a Twitch Prime sub. You can't even use a Twitch Prime sub here. I got rid of my affiliate status because the ads fucking suck here, and I just want people to enjoy the stream.
No.
Yo. The Urple. The Urple. There, I've opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow, they're operated remotely? She has a mechanical interest. That's nice, that's fun. We all crowd around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all this. Underwater? I am underwater. Please help me. Instead, what we saw only divorced us from reality even further. Soraka.
There's no ceiling.
Glass ceiling has been broken by the drill that pierces the heavens. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing.
The sky?
Oh. Above us, instead of the domed ceiling I'd spent my life looking at, was an unbroken view that reached higher and higher as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, for the first time in forever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming.
Damn, they've actually never seen it before.
Never
Wow.
mind that. Look over there.
Huh?
As crazy it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. Oh. Just a short distance away was a towering wall of flame.
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire.
Dude,
fire.
that's fire, but not in the
Why is
cool
it
way.
that
This
weird
is fire
color?
in the it burns kind of way.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother dearest will protect you.
Why do they have to capitalize it too? The world outside the window was aggressively alien. Thank God it wasn't aggressively predator. A single expanse of endless sky, an impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension, or maybe even hell itself. Is this the afterlife? Is this just fantasy? Did we die already and this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Nah, it's gotta be an isekai deal. It'd be like that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope and the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. Oh no! And just like that, she's shot right back up to A tier. Just like that. Isekai mentioned, holy shit. May as well be a different world, considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home in the Tokyo residential complex. This is the outside world? This can't be happening, can it? That sky and the fire. There's no way this is real.
Oh, it's real, all right. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames, it's all real.
Undying flames?
It's not just a fancy name.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just
of course they do.
keep on burning. They never go out.
I just want to pay attention to the art here real quick, because, like, the more you look in on the flames, you can see the, like, drops of paint there. Like, you can see that they actually use, like, a pure paintbrush tool for, like, all the different sort of speckles that are flying around here. It looks very cool with the sort of, like, brush style that they got going on. I love it.
That's
never, ever.
what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
So I assume the flames are like some sort of pure object then, instead of like a chemical reaction. I don't know how exactly that works, but that would be the only logical explanation.
But that's impossible. They gotta go out eventually, right? Right?
You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world you know.
Huh?
There are more things in heaven and earth, Maruko, that are dreamed of in your Tokyo residential complex. Oh, so Earth still exists here. Okay. Now when you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Because as it turns out, this is how the world really works. I didn't really get all that philosophical junk, but there's no getting through that burning ring of fire, right? Because it burns, burns, burns. How many song references am I going to make today? But the game just keeps on handing me them on like a silver platter and it's just like, please, just sing the rest of this very popular Western song. And that's our cage? That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us? No escape. You could say it's zero escape. Those words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel that much more real. I still don't understand. Why'd you do this? Why'd you bring us here?
To kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder? Or is it more of a battle royale kind of deal?
God, she's funny. Kill each other?
Oh, no. That'd be simply barbaric. Where do you get these ideas?
Fuck all of you who wanted another Danganronpa. It's never happening. That's not it?
Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No, what I have in mind is a calculated one-sided massacre, and I'm the one doing the massacring.
Oh, it makes so much more of a world of difference. Thank you, man. I like how she has multiple sets of teeth. Yeah. I love her sense of fashion. It's very nice.
Massacre?
Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event. Your new duties.
You were all transferred to this academy for a very special reason. I have a mission for you to carry out.
No?
Your objective
Say it ain't
is
so?
the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace. During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers will be molded into the perfect special defense unit.
Yes, perfect. I know the most amazing formation that we can use to do it. The special defense unit ladder. And all of us just stack on top of each other. There's no way they can beat that.
Special defense unit? Wait, what enemy troops?
It's not a killing game. No, I'm afraid it ain't so. Go back to playing Danganronpa V3. Maybe you'll get to play Danganronpa's 4 through 52 later.
Forget all that happy few crap. You still ain't answered the most important question yet. Why us?
There's gotta be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job. Yeah, some of them just sometimes slip through the cracks like that. Sorry, Ginzaki. Go out into the Undying Flames. Go on.
Hey, try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know?
Who's responsible for this? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out for whatever reason. I like how with every subsequent like Danganronpa-esque game, we just get to the meat of the matter just much faster than we ever did in previous games. 1 billion lions. Yes, exactly. We are the 1 billion lions that will protect this academy. Versus the one of every Pokemon. So, who's pulling your strings? Who set all this up?
Goodness me, you're so suspicious of everything. You must know the one who chose you for this mission was...
Oh, we'll get to that later. Cannon fodder is also important. Gotta use up enemy ammo somehow. You're so right. I never should have doubted. We all in the plan of Sirei. This is all Sirei's plan. What's that noise? Shut cannon fodder. An alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Yeah, we gotta have actual
Defense
gameplay.
mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Sorry, I gotta turn on the lights in my room. The sun's gone down outside right now, so my tracking's having some issues. Okay, there we go. Assumedly. I think my mouth is moving now.
Ooh, we'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company.
On day 1, no less?
Oh.
Our League of Legends base.
The hell's gonna happen this time? This attack came sooner than I expected. They must be desperate.
They who?
They you-hoo. Who else?
Sirei turned to face the blackboard and his eyes flashed red once more. So fun. The remote operation again! We got a future engineer in our midst. Ah, La Creatures. Couch the CRT filter. I love a good CRT. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding. And they're swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around. They're coming this way. We gotta get out of here.
The correct response here is fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for?
As if you can even escape in the first place, buddy. I don't care. I didn't sign up for this.
Maybe, but if you don't take action, these monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick. And then they'll slaughter every last one of you without the slightest hesitation.
There's just Dimitri in the crowd of fucking invaders right out there. Just every last one of them. Oh, I'm so unfunny. They want to kill us? No, they just want to like dance with you and play musical chairs and have all those good fun times.
Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need.
You mean that hemo whatever you gave us before?
That's right. With a little hemo anima on your side, defeating grunts like these will be as easy as pie. Now, battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school from the enemy menace.
No way, absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to. I mean, just before you said this is like a live or die situation, right? I think this is another live or die situation where you could probably use hemo anima again. I'm just saying. He wants to fight, so be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, count me in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed that we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's going to turn on us next. But an us versus them killing game could be fun too. Maybe we'll get skin-tight bodysuits and crazy compressed energy weapons. Yeah! That'll probably be about as much as use as a lantern in the daytime. It's alright, you can be our night fighter then.
I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. All right, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. Everybody stand back. It's time for Takamaru Yakushiji to bring the pain. Go Yakushiji on them, Yakushiji. Spare us your outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. You want to take this outside, bitch? You're already on your way out. Why not? You guys are crazy. We're not talking about some random street punks here. They're full-on monsters. I don't know. They're shorter than you, buddy. I think you can take them. We shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. Well, why, though? So long as those undying flames are around, none of us are going anywhere. Even if we were to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex? Well, This is starting to sink in. You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not to reason why. Now get out there and do or die. Sir, yes, sir. Hoorah! Fight or die. One thing's for sure. I don't want to die. No way. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but you can count me out. Huh? We've got no way of knowing where what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. I don't know. Considering the fact that you see a giant squad of the guys who killed everyone in the Tokyo residential complex just storming at you, I think it might be safe to say that they might want to kill you. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will. Now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. Hey, he's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Even if he is, that doesn't change the fact that you would still have to fight him. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in our battle with those things. It won't make any difference whether I join you or not. Actually, I'd probably just get in their way. What should we do, brother dearest? Oh, we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, sister dearest. Sounds like we got a bunch of lily-livered pacifists here. I always said peacetime would turn the next generation soft. Yeah, lily-livered, get his ass. That's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. It takes all sorts to win a war, as they say. There's no time for further discussion, so we'll make do with those of you who are willing to fight. Just the three of us? From the look of it, this is just a scouting party. Not much of them. You three should be plenty to handle it. All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down. An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy. Ruth Newton. We'll see who's incompetent once we get out there. No time to waste. You three, follow me to the war room. Siri trod toward the door, his eyes flashing an now familiar shade of red. I will say that every time he does that. I just want you all to know in advance. That's going to be what's happening. The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. That feature is so cool. You're growing on me a little bit. I like it when people have interests. Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if the school fell to the enemy. Well, the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. What? Yeah, the moment one of those guys steps a foot inside this entrance hall, Karo will explode. That's just how it's gonna be. You see what I meant when I said you have no choice but to fight? Pull it over. Bro says, man, all you are going to die if any of them get in here. Does the gritty. Let me break it down for you, Takumi. If any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, Siri left, followed by Hiroko, Takamaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear. How could that have anything to do with this? Siri, did he do something to Karuwa? Could he have taken our friends and families hostage? Don't let him rattle you. That's exactly what he wants. Huh? Odds are it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imagination jumps to the worst case scenario and he uses that fear to control you. I mean, let's think about this real slow like here. What is the worst case scenario here? All of them are actual invaders. They invade the academy and we all die. I think that's the worst case scenario here. So what should we do to prevent the worst case scenario? Probably fight him anyway. What's the best case scenario? He's lying to us and nothing happens.
I just gotta say, regardless of what's happening here, this is still the best outcome.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, there's no way any of this is for real, right?
You wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. I want you to look into your memories at the TRC and realize what you just said. Lies? Empty threats? Not so sure about that. Serious shady, for sure. I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. What if he's not lying? Is that a risk I'm willing to take? What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage those monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back, or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? Anyway, chat, we're gonna sit idly by and do nothing. Sip on my water. Massage my throat a little bit. It's been a while since I've exercised my voice this much, all things considered. So, it is being torn to shreds. And we've only been live for like 2.5 hours? Wow. And considering that 15 of those minutes were just like preparing and everything, it's like, oh, I've only been talking for like a good 2 hours. And my voice is already shattered. Damn. Alright. The monitor. Not now. If not now, then when, man? Being kidnapped was bad enough. But being told to fight monsters we know next to nothing about? That's where I draw the line. There's more going on here than meets the eye. What do you mean? Can't say for sure, but I do know it's not a good idea to act without sufficient information. I also don't think it's a good idea to do nothing without sufficient information. Maybe if we can learn who's really behind this and what they want, it'll be a different story. Maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that 3 of us have decided to fight. They'll be risking their lives to protect us while we do nothing. Doesn't that seem kind of unfair? I get where you're coming from, and I'm worried about them too, naturally. But they made the choice to fight of their own free will. I don't think we can stop them. Just like we can't change the minds of those who have decided to abstain. I want to get out of here just as much as the rest of you. I can feel my condition getting worse already. Oh, do you need to sleep in the hospital like every night? You can just walk around a little bit, but only a little bit. He doesn't draw the line to being kidnapped. Good to know. Listen, everyone's got their limits, all right?
Everything you hold dear will be forfeit. What can it mean? No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us.
Didn't hearing that bother you at all?
Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. So long as she remains safe, those monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care.
Really? No one else? Not a single other person at all?
But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well, then we'd have a problem. Whatever happens, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope those 3 maniacs do their best out there.
You're just going to leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself?
Absolutely not. If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister?
But at the same time, if you do nothing, I think your dear sister is also fucked.
I have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives.
I really want you to say something to him at some point in this game here. I need you to tell him to fuck off. I still don't get these twins' deal, but it's clear they only care about themselves. Man. Fine, we'll talk to you.
Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I meant nematodes are better fighters than me.
Well, you must have fought back in the complex, right?
No, not even then.
What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once.
When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad, so I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Sirei showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight, but I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to.
It's that bad, huh?
In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself, and then I passed out. Next thing I knew, I was here.
Damn, he's got 0 bones. He should... I'm surprised that he just didn't die out there, and Sierra was like, all right, you just forced my hand, buddy. Guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. When there's trouble, I run away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one long string of problems to run from and confrontations to avoid.
Doesn't sound like this guy's going to join the fight anytime soon. Yeah. Needless to say, I think we're fucked. come on, PS4 controller. I need to get a new cable. I'll find one somewhere around here. Maruko. Hey, are we sure there's no way out of here? You want to go outside and take a look for yourself? If we leave the school, we never get past that wall of flames. Plus, we don't even know where we are or how to get back to the complex from here. That doesn't mean we should give up. There's got to be something that can help us. Although, now that you mention it, I have no idea where to start. It's not like we're going to find a big red button with escape written on it. Nah, this can't be Danganronpa V3. What rotten luck. This is so messed up. I mean, you could try to fight your way out. I'm no fighter. I'm just a regular dude. You'd have to have a screw loose to want to fight those things. What'd I do to deserve a life like this? I wish I could have been born rich or won the lottery or something. Yeah, definitely next life, man. Maybe you're a little bit nicer of a person. Say, what do you think all that everything you hold dear will be forfeit stuff was about? He was just making that stuff up to scare us, right? I wish I knew. Then what do we do? I don't want us to have to fight those things again. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. Are you okay? Is this gonna be your bit for the until the end of the game? Are you just gonna be on the verge of throwing up for the entire rest of this game? I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. But we should probably worry about those other three most of all. Hold on, is there still no time? Not now. All right. Bet. Okay. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Sirai wants probably isn't too smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the Yars are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi? Where are you going? No way. You're not gonna go join those three psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart. I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I'd said that I'd protect her, no matter what happened.
Whatever happens,
Wife.
I'll protect Chikara, no matter what.
Promise?
Pinky promise, even. The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Sirai put it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Sirai told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Oh my, you're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino. Which means that you're definitely not, huh? You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look back, I can always hang back and let the Yars take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory, no problem. That's the same attitude that got us here in the first place, and it hasn't let us down yet. Thank God. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. Someone's gotta be. All right, that's your decision. I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. Opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. Does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting, though. That can wait. The Yars are going to the war room, right? I better go catch up with them. Literally a shonen protagonist? Yeah. he's clicking all the boxes so far. Oh, and I finally get access to the menu. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can limit the graphics to 60. Okay, there we go. That did it. Yeah, because the frame rate, it says only 30 and 60 here, so I'm not sure why I was at, like, jumping in between, like, the 90 to 100 area. But if I can't hit 120, I'll just stick at 60 here, so. Right. Hello, is this thing on? Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Sirai. Just a reminder that the war room's on the 3rd floor. Anyone who just doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here at any time. The 3rd floor, huh? All right. Exploring comes later. Oh, no. That's the roof. Okay. Also, I love how the running animation is just the, like, jogging animation, but sped up. He doesn't actually sprint or anything. It just increases the speed of the game, as far as I can tell. Yeah. You know, there's a little bit of jank, but it's a newly formed indie company. It's fine. Ooh, you coming too, Takumi? This mean you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you could get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Smino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, Sojra. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance you're in action will have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you? What's that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Well then. Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started.
About time. Let's do this.
Damn, none of these guys have any hesitation whatsoever. It's only Takumi who's just like, has some semblance of sanity within him. Not even like a show of fear from anyone else.
Yo, this is so hype!
I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work somehow. I would expect Darumi to at least show like a little bit of hesitation here and then, considering what is very clearly a facade that she's putting on. But like, no, she hasn't dropped it even the slightest. I've beaten these things once and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
You can murder them all if you try, Taki. I believe in you. Oh, thanks, Karua. Now I know that I can cause a bloody manslaughter. Karua believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle?
Are you ready, kids?
It's your first
Aye, aye, Siri. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Siri.
Draw out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Oh, all is fair in love and war. I think this is just the war part. There's not going to be any love here. Joint group transformation. He's having heart palpitations. Someone get him the defibrillator. Look at them all. Those are my Blorbos. What the hap just fucking? Don't worry about it, T-Boy. We're good. We're having our magical girl transformation. That's all it is. All right, now we got some units.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence.
If we don't let the battle commence, can we just stand here for the rest of the time and the enemy doesn't move either? Can we just, like, truces? No take backsies?
Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us.
Does it just act like a sort of catnip for them? They just focus on the machine while it's there and don't bother just heading into the school from there.
Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost.
Oh, all the things that I'm good at.
It's an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you. Unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
I don't think I've seen any of them use guns so far, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, defensive battles. Yep. God, I love the battle music. Yep. Each member has a specialist skill. Learn each character's skill and use them to your advantage in battle. Yep. So, superior mobility and defense. You gain armor +1 for each space move from his specialist skill, special rampage. So you want to keep this guy schmoving. They all just stabbed themselves, so I think we're already past that. You know, fair enough. Hey, let's get you over here. Get your armor up, buddy. Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. Is only effective during the turn that it was used. Okay. This is a cross, so this looks like a job for Darumi. Darmi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Oh, I like how she has all completely different knives that are all, like, somehow hemo-anima. Darmi's specialist skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she is fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. So she gets an entirely different set of skills whenever she's fatigued. So, defensive stance, that heals that. Move to specialized location. Yeah, let's just... Bing bong. Okay.
Now then,
And now...
to business.
Hiruko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains attack +1, max of +3 for each enemy she kills during one turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. So she is the chain character. You select her, you kill someone, and you just keep going, and you never stop until the enemy is dead. It is very awesome. Oh, what? Hold on, what is that headpiece she has on during this? Oh, I can't even tell what that is. It's like she took her headband and then just tilted it really far forward. Okay, so, oh, controller again. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, we good? So, an intestinal laceration, level 3. That is just a 3 space. Cranial fracture max, that is just, okay. Attack 5, right in front. All right. Say less.
How's this? Broken so soon.
Kill a guy, get an AP.
I could get used to this.
It's like that PewDiePie meme. Oh, man, how long has it been since I've heard, I'm on my period? That's been like a good 10 years since I've heard that one.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Girl.
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
Big
I told you
axe.
I'm stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question
She works out.
me?
She's been to the
At
gym.
any rate, it's none of your concern.
She just does really big
If
deadlifts.
you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome. We get it. I'm just glad you're on our side.
We're trying our best, man.
Now let's get back in
That's
there.
all we can do.
I'm itching to bust some heads.
Yeah. Okay, so, and then we have Takumi. Do you want anyone else to be moving here? Darmi can't really move much.
My turn.
Yeah, we already know how to use Takumi here. Oh, he can just get this entire 5 all in a row, so why not?
Take this.
Okay, end turn. Okay. That was a big load of nothing.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, well, first we know that we definitely want Hiruko to do some stuff here. So,
Take this.
kill big guy.
How unsatisfying.
Turn-based Plants versus Zombies. I mean, I guess.
My turn.
Okay, then we can do a laceration. Yeah, here, we want to get rid of the guys that are closer, so.
Hauling ass.
Hauling ass! I forgot he had that line. It's so good. All right, Yakushiji, you are very bad at dealing damage to one big guy, so let's move you over here for now. And then
I've got this.
Takumi, we can get you to take care of these guys and get that guy down to half, so. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but he can take it.
Rev it up!
More armor.
Here we go.
Okay. And Takumi, let's get you a little bit out of the way here. Save our AP for the next turn. We won! Just like that. There's definitely not a boss character that's gonna appear.
I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You You're actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward.
No thinking aloud music. Yeah, or rather, it's you need to lock the fuck in sort of music.
Hey, I ain't no coward. I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't.
Because it's our second real battle.
Back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
How could he forget?
What even are those monsters anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Refried beans, kidney beans.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little
Lima
more
beans.
specific?
I'm not hearing any good beans here.
Demons from another dimension? Time traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above?
That just sounds like a Suda51 game.
We were created as living weapons, but escaped to another dimension.
No
where
more
our
defense
beings controlled
academies.
by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That's probably referencing something, and I don't know enough to get that one.
Theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
How cool.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is.
Yeah, thank God you put on that most of the time, or else I would be ragging on you for the next 30
But every
minutes.
now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like our entire species?
Everything relies on in the hands of you 15-year-olds.
So we're
Everything.
legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet.
Dude, this is freaking sweet. Oh no, you can't just turn Yakushiji into Peter.
The scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
School lockdown protocol, but immediately go into attack. So it's just America
I
then.
don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
I'm sure you do your best, sweetie.
Let everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a
No more
fireworks
yapping.
show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
What kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon monster are you? I think more so Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Digimon. Considering that it's not really a robot creature, just more so a dragon.
You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
No. She's Naruto running in, no. Also, how do you run on those spikes for heals?
Hurry! We have to save her!
Oh. Uh-oh. Well. She ain't gonna be in the 100-line last Defense Academy too. Oh, no, she's fine. She's still breathing. She's okay.
I don't think she's okay.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
Just like that. All right, clean it up. We'll get a replacement real shortly here. The fact that her 3D model is just
We
like
got
that.
our body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How do we relax after that?
One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle.
Bakugan, you know what? That is true. It is a little bit like Bakugan.
That's the Invaders Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But
Yes, ma'am.
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
And crap. You know, we're just gonna give a really quick service. All right. God bless her soul. Anyway, let's eat.
Damn.
Rah! Enemy commander, Schnorbascorp. $1 says she gets revived. I'm not betting that dollar, dude. I need him.
Commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you
God, I love the ink flames that they do on him. They look so good. And like look at the dithering that they do on the tail there. I'm not sure if like Twitch is picking that up with the bitrate, but it looks so cool with all the different visual effects they got going on here. Very, very well done.
You starting to see why the special defense unit is so important?
Why is hemo anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
All right, chat. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Dragon, red glowing circle in this, on top of it, surrounded by this sort of like net. I'm thinking right hand, basketball, left hand on the hoop, and we just fucking send it, dude. We are dunking this bitch.
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
If we die, we die.
We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Oh, yeah. Annihilate enemy boss is the win condition. Okay, so we can let, we don't have to worry about the other enemies as long as we can defeat the boss. So when voltage reaches 100% or more, you'll be able to use boost hemo anima in addition to special attacks. It'll power up your allies in a variety of ways and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle. Okay. So, what does boost hemo anima do? Okay, attack +1 to user during battle, AP +1, heal fatigue. Okay. We're at 200% voltage, so I think that we're in a good spot here. Oh, it's just forcing me to boost hemo anima. All right, well, it's going to Hiroko. Actually, it might be pretty good for Takumi considering... he's still not going to be able to kill these guys in one hit. Yeah, I'd rather boost Hiroko even more. Okay. Special attack. That doesn't really do much, all things considered. I would rather haul ass! Okay, yeah, we need to send you as far as we can here. Get you as much armor as possible. Oh yeah, oh no, my armor.
Time for battle.
Okay. Internal laceration. Yeah. Get rid of these guys while we can.
My turn.
That's the only way I can hit him this turn, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get him from here. Ooh, Yakushiji did take a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie.
Full throttle.
Okay. Hold on, what is your special attack here? Pretty good, all things considered. Oh, and it will kill that guy. Yeah, however, I do kind of need to build up his defense and get rid of all these guys, so I think I'm okay with that. 4 damage, huge.
My turn.
Okay. You are going to be on boss killing duty, Hiroko. I hope you know that. Oh, I probably should have moved Takumi out of the way in time. Okay. That's alright. Crimson Assault. I can't get rid of all these guys with this and deal a decent chunk of damage to the boss. So I think we'll stun him for the turn, but I think it's worth it to get that chunk of damage on. Yeah.
You're doing great. Don't stop until you've wiped them all out.
Woo, yeah. Okay, stun will disable all actions until the end of next turn. There are very few ways to remove this effect, so be cautious. I am alright with this.
Alright, let's get started.
Okay, and then I can get rid of this last guy just like that.
I'll chop you to pieces.
Yeah, Hiruko, you're gonna be taking a lot of damage here, but that's alright. Oh, holy! I did not know he could shmove that far. Okay. This is fine. First off, we'll deal with you there. Get our extra AP. Get our...
Hardly a challenge.
Okay, let me think here.
Not yet.
Oh, I can't boost her at all. I can't use a defensive stance. Okay. Yeah, let's go for this.
Don't underestimate me.
And then... Hiruko, I'll have you do a defensive stance.
Not yet.
Just get you that armor. That's very important. And then slam the boss again. Oh, it just fled.
Too bad. The enemy commander got away.
Huh.
Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day.
Is there a way to actually defeat that? Because I thought I did defeat it in the demo. And I thought I was doing that as optimally as I could. Maybe I just needed to send it into it even harder?
All in all,
oh well.
A decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
Damn, I'm a little disappointed. Oh well, I'll take it.
Hooray!
Actually, was I out of AP? If I was out of AP, then maybe. If not, then it just hard cut me off. Huh. Welcome back! You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys! Yay! All right, I should probably save my game. I never saved it at any point here. So, out of curiosity, I'm just gonna save it on this file over here because I didn't do that. And I will leave my demo file untouched just in case I want to go back to that save for whatever reason. Because I do want to check and make sure that I actually defeated that boss on that save file. Because I really thought that I did there. There was probably some way, and I just didn't know. Hold on. There are people that are requesting my attention. How do I tell them? Okay. This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. You guys did such a good job. Just ignore the person that died. They don't matter at all. No, why would they? I don't know. I see where he's coming from. All right. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good.
Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened.
It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. People die. Big deal. Oh. All right. Damn. It's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up over a total stranger.
You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls is an ironclad rule, but I figure for you I can find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right?
Chat, does slapping count as hitting someone? Gotta ask them. Just real quick. Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Honestly, I kind of want to see what that looks like. Not gonna lie, I think it'd be kind of sick. I am not a lawyer. Better lawyer up, buddy. I need someone to answer this question on the double. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't. No. Shut up. Respectfully. Shut up, Sire. Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. Oh, come on. We're friends here. Friends don't fight. They don't fight each other. No. Just the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point. The door flew open with a clatter.
Are you guys all right?
No, asshole, we ain't all right.
The emo chick with a creepy laugh got killed.
For real? She actually died?
Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. I don't know, maybe if you were there it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality's cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself really hard? I don't know. I feel like if we got Yakushiji to just punch you right across the face really hard, that might work. Maybe you should ask him.
You're whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you.
The sudden voice acting.
You guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us. Emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
Cornered? I think she just ran in and got herself killed. I think that's on her. She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have ended up like this even with our help.
Boy, you think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
All right, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief, the way you carried on, you think someone had died. God damn, I love this man. He's growing on me with every single interaction that he's given to us. He's so fucking funny.
Someone did.
Also, why is Yakushiji the only person who's voiced here? Literally, no one else is. It's just him talking. But then the door opened again. We were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
No way.
Oh no, I owe Bill $1. Oh, who could have seen this coming?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. You're kind of missing the whole, like, teeth thing.
Man. So embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
I love her delivery for all these lines. Whoever is voice acting her, she's doing such a great job.
How are you alive? Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool?
No, she has to be a yokai.
Not though. Just your girl, Darumi Amamiya, in the flesh. I don't know.
My God, it's my
happened,
girl.
but I basically came back to life.
Also, what the hell is this lute music going on in the background here? But like lute and also I don't know how else to describe it, but like the consistent beat. Sort of EDM-ish.
You came back?
Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Hemo Anima. What's Hemo Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. You can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. It's just a matter of getting inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining hemoanima, and boom, you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back.
You mean we're immortal?
Ding ding, that's correct.
But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here.
You know what? If we have magical girl transformations, I don't see anything else being even more crazy. It's like, you know what? If the dead can come back to life, all right, let Jesus into my life. You know, that's just how it's gonna be. You'd have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say?
Yep, Exhibit A right here. Yo, common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something?
You know, I would not put it past them. I would not put it past Kodaka at this point. He's already done it before. Who's to say he won't do it again? That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. If you can constantly resurrect, just throw bodies at the enemy. Yep. No shit, man. That's just how it's... We're just gonna fuck it, we ball all the way until they're somehow all dead. This is the Limbus Company mentality in action, because it's basically the same thing they got going on there. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities.
I don't even know how to react to that.
Serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet! Dude! Lois, this is so freaking sweet! This hemoanima stuff is awesome!
Somebody shoot me. Somebody shoot me before I keep doing this dumbass fucking bit. Must you raise your voice over every new development. Just remember, you're only mortal while you remain on school grounds. Recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you got. You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Now I think about it, not being able to die is a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal?
Well, I mean, we could just kind of have like the mock killing game. Like, we can still kill each other, you know? And then we can like solve each other's murders and just go about like that way. But that means we can run infinite killing games. We can run a killing game every week if we wanted. That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing, just set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted, and you good as new. Oh, thanks. I was so worried about that. So the bombs go away after resurrection. You asked that at the exact wrong time to ask that, brother. Siri had that call out on lock for you, dude. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we're prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever. What? How come? Even this advanced technology you're talking about does exist. Immortality seems a step too far. Dude, you're just like the ultimate conservative, aren't you? Your explanation of how it works is far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right?
It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna die.
You did die. I love the chemistry already. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow something that would cause my dear sister any pain. That means you can fight though, right? Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? Keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. There will only be homophobics left. And we can't have that now, can we? Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too.
Obliterated?
That's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit? Now you're getting it. The fate of the world is squarely on your shoulders. It was something like that, right? The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? The moment you were given the name Gaku Maruko. I just have to say that. There will only be hetero sapiens from now on. No! So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you want to know. So allow me to throw you a victory party. Woo! Hey, there's Monokuma. He's right there. See, he's still there, chat. He's still part of the game. Look, he's right there. He's just part of the confetti now.
Please save me!
We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after that fighting, right?
Now you mentioned it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's something we can get food around here?
Of course. There's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there. Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours, no gritties on the way, despite what I'm doing here. Homo erectus, dear God.
What do we do now?
I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. I think you should kill yourself, brother. No cap.
You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Siri has to say, so I'll go along too.
We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Ooh. I just noticed the, like, grid pattern as they disappear. Love it. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Alright. Pull up the map and select a place you'd like to go in order to teleport. Whoa. Or be aware that you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked as inaccessible. Okay. Well, can I go look at areas where I am not supposed to go yet? Does not seem so. I can't go into the bathroom. What about going up? Yeah, so no detours. Make your way to the cafeteria pronto. Okay. Fine. I'll do the thing that you are requesting of me. Teleportation confirmed. Yep. He can just do that now. Only talk to me, though. He's never going to use this in battle or anything, but... Is that the fucking jamming ninja? Holy shit. Hold on, I need to bring this up. Is that the jamming ninja from Ace Attorney? Okay. I don't know if you all can see this. Okay, yeah, there it is. That's him. That's the jamming ninja. There he be. I didn't know he cameoed in this game. We got a celebrity in here. Look at him go. Okay. Cafeteria. A little bit of a plain door for the cafeteria, but sure. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Why do you... Dude, why you have to say those sounds? Okay. Oh, I accidentally had my monitor capture instead of my game capture there. Okay. Well, that's been fixed. It probably didn't adjust the quality for you guys at all, but just in case. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party, after all. Woo! Ice cream all day, every day. Why are the Buddhas serving us? The Bodhisattva. Our handy-dandy rational-matic will create any kind of food you desire. That is a whole pig that is just moving around there, dude. You know, I don't think I got in me to eat them. The low poly nigiri. The sashimi. Amazing. Amazing. This is what 3D modeling was made for. These are legitimately like PS1 era models right there. Just look at that bowl of chicken right there. You can't even tell that it's fried chicken. It's just fried thing in general. A thing of beauty. It slices and dices. It also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. All right, you don't have to sell me. But hold on. Are those just straight up salt rocks there? I don't think those are dumplings. I can't imagine those are intended to be dumplings. Those are just pink Himalayan salt rocks that are on that platter there. He's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. Hey, it'll have just a little bit of emotion put into it. I can't say that that's too bad. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too much long makes my jaw hurt. You got a double jaw there. I think you're good. I'm a little worried about where this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. You thought they were organs? You know, I can't blame you.
Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before.
It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. You are like 16.
Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment.
Oh,
What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. Except the ones I made for myself. I still won't hit you. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know?
Oh. Yeah, fun fact. Alcohol can definitely permanently damage you if you partake in it while you are under the age of, like, I think it was like 23 or 24, something like that. Because your brain is still developing and all that. So, even if it is legally 21, still not heavily advised.
What's so funny? You think you're burning me or something?
Yeah, probably. Oh no, he's got the Himiko lip. He's got the donkey lip. No. How dare you use that lip in vain? How dare you stand where she once stood? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? I don't know. I think you can put 2 and 2 together, brother. Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory.
So now we're using food as an incentive to get us to fight.
That's when work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this.
Don't remind me.
You're making me a little bit concerned here.
I just don't like the taste, and I've seen too many people do too many stupid things. Just give me a Dr. Pepper. You know what? Fair. I mean, I do like alcohol, but I only really like ciders and stuff. I'm not too big of a fan of, like, beers and vodkas and wines. Well, I mean, some vodka and wines are fine. I just don't like beer. But ciders are my absolute favorite because they actually taste good. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. You know, the more you talk, the more you make me think that you should be the one who has the Nagito voice, and I should give Eito something different.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden.
But apple juice? Well, you can have an apple cider instead, and it tastes pretty damn similar, all things considered. You just need to get, like, a good apple cider. Don't get, like, Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard's, like, fine, but it's like, you can be doing so much better. Get a Cider Boys. Cider Boys are amazing.
You've thought of everything, haven't you?
Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in.
Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here.
Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic?
Yeah, we actually have things to do. But let me investigate the Buddhas real quick. We've been told this ration-o-matic will create any kind of food we desire. You know, gotta say, I'm a little disappointed on the commentary so far, considering that Uchikoshi has worked on this game, and the the Somnium Files games all had extremely in-depth descriptions and jokes for everything that you investigated. I'm a little bit let down. A little bit. I don't even know where it's a bother to actually look at all this stuff. I've never seen such a huge refrigerator before. Oh, it is the fridge. I'm so used to this being the, like, entrance in the Danganronpa games. It's just like, oh, sure, that can be a fridge. Why not? All right, the Candy-O-Matic. We have candy every day. Candy, 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 candy. Nothing but candy inside. It's all very colorful. I bet Darumi's gonna be snacking on it for, like, the rest of the time. Fish. That was a window, but it's actually a fish tank. God, I would love to have something like this in my house. It would be so pretty. Even if it takes up an entire wall, I don't care. Replace the wall in itself. Doesn't matter to me. What kind of alcohol? Methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol? I think just alcohol. Candy Cadet. Return to Candy Cadet again. Maybe I'll tell you a story. Is that going to be the bit? Should I just tell a story whenever we investigate the candy machine whenever we're down here? I can do that. I probably won't do it well, but I can sure as hell try. All right, from right to left, I suppose. Hiroko Shizuhara. I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Sirei to get to the point, would you? Oh. Damn, okay.
It's just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? Is this hope or despair?
I'm not the biggest fan of meat, TBH, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. How are you still alive? I just want to know. Roll a d20. If it rolls 20, tell a story. Okay, but that's like too unlikely.
Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine will make anything we want, and there's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. Gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I feel like the more this guy learns about the school, he's more like, damn, this shit kind of fire. Alright, what about you, Tsubasa?
There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please just let me go home.
You can fix up our hemoanima. That's a job you can do, right?
I wonder what it feels like to put your life on the line like that.
You don't have to worry about that, sister dearest. I won't allow you to be put in any danger.
Damn, she gets to do nothing, huh?
I'm so freaking hungry, but there's no way I'm fighting those monsters.
Eat more dry bread, buddy. Eat more dry bread.
Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way.
You know what? I agree. I apologize for ever interacting with you.
Alright, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living up till now. And of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly.
Cool. Awesome, man.
To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more?
Wait, go over that last part again? We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here.
Oh, he just did the lab. Okay.
Of course, your commission comes in an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days.
That's like... It's like the name of the game.
Whoa! 100 days?
That's right. Just a svelte 2,400 hours and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began.
You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it?
No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Just an exorbitant tragedy and everyone having to walk by corpses for a couple of days, no big deal. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you got stowed away in here is that important to them, huh?
Told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Those are some good questions. Any other questions? Perceptive as always, Shizuhara.
One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you?
I mean, considering exactly what you've just done, you know, I don't think she deserves to have to hold it back. I think you brought this on yourself.
Another excellent question. I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay.
What? Explain yourself.
If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered pansy wastes to join in the war effort too.
No, we have to actually socialize and interact with them. Fuck.
Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another.
It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains.
Sorry, can I just say this real quick? The phrase yanking your chain, fire. Whoever came up with that one, amazing. Great expression. It's never going to not be funny to me.
That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader force is only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too.
Without another word, Siri hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely towards the door.
Where are you going?
I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why, you wanna come watch?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit curious how that's going. Chaining my yank, yanking your chain, stroking my shit. Yes, sir.
You actually have realistic bodily functions?
I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. Except for the little-livered panty wastes. You guys suck. You never know when the next attack is gonna happen. Next attack. Wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line, and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? I don't know. Considering the fact that you're gonna have to hang around Darby for 100 days, I'd be surprised if anyone stayed sane. Stayed sane.
Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together?
Yes, please. There's no need for that. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop.
Phew, at least we'll get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that.
We're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time.
Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage?
If so, I must have missed out on something amazing due to COVID. I'm not gonna lie. Big if true?
You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest.
Hey.
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow's the first day of the rest of your lives. You know, that's applicable to everyone here in the chat. Tomorrow is the continuance of the rest of your lives. Whatever he just said. Tomorrow's the first day of the rest of your lives, chat. Good on you. Good job for making it this far. Only got the rest of your life to go.
What do you mean? What's there to think about?
I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight.
Come on, do it, do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss.
And just like that, you're down to B rank again, Darumi. Don't pretend to be a fucking MMO player. Not now.
Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho.
Oh, come on. You got a sicko mode within you. I believe it. He's gonna whip out a fucking gigantic Gatling gun at some point, and he's going to just fucking mow down everyone. I swear to God. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it somehow, little buddy. I believe in you.
We're mortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. People may die when they are killed, but not for any longer.
You know, some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe. It's like that, except even more so, since there's actual danger in this case.
Okay, real talk. If you choose not to ride roller coasters purely out of the, like, oh, but what if scenario, like in the one scenario where it suddenly goes fucking flying off, don't. I would much rather respect your desire to not ride on a roller coaster if you've done it like a couple of times before and he's just like, you know what? Not for me. Not a big fan of the feeling of weightlessness. And you know what? That's something I can understand. But if it's for like any other reason, meh.
You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because you're a cowardice. I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks?
Yeah, and you're the army jock now, buddy. Get used to it.
Right. Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet.
It's never too late. Hands her a PSP with Danganronpa on it. Get going, girl.
Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kinda tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around.
That lack of imagination is the serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa's coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. They'll fall in line in a week, give or take. I'll be good.
Something tells me this little round table we got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma.
Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. We really got to stay here a whole 100 days? We've only been here for one and I'm already sick of the place.
I have my fair share of concerns too. Sirius said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here.
I mean, both can be true at the same time. You sure you're all right?
Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. The male yearning. Oh, Takumi! No! No, I don't want to kiss men!
That was a bad bit. -2. I apologize.
But I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow.
Well, with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. You do what you can. I'm a little curious what all the different kanji up there say. I really wish I studied Japanese more. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? Hey, they're easily collapsible up there. Ooh. This is nice. This is chill music. I can dig it. Oh. I jammed too hard. The controller DC'd again. Oh, what? And now I only just noticed the fucking Egyptian paintings on the wall behind there. All right, that another decision has been made. Certainly one of them. Okay, can I inspect the other rooms yet? No, still blocked off. One day I'll get there. There's a whole Tom Scott video about going on roller coasters. Yeah, there's a Tom Scott video for everything, man. He stopped because he covered everything that exists in reality. The sky. No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. I have my own room! And we straight up have a fucking RV trailer park over here. That's what we got. The prefab huts intended to serve as a room seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group.
No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino.
Ooh, Mr. Sumino.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for.
Huh. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind us? Growing cast, perhaps? More people? More than just these losers?
They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? There has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage.
What's wrong?
My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties.
Yeah, I think for your sister's sake, I think they'd be right to do so.
You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you?
I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt.
But his entire worldview was just shattered right there. This man is not going to be found alive tomorrow morning. I really don't get these two at all. I get one of them, I don't get the other. That's all I'm going to say about it. Nothing to do here right now.
Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino.
Thank you.
There are more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for.
You can just slowly jog the entire way. Takemaru, Hideko, Takumi. Oh, nothing to do here right now. I can't even go look at the other trailers. Hey, we're neighbors with Darumi. Okay, at least it's going to be fun. And Hiroko. That one's not going to be so fun. We have active noise complaint on the other, and the one reporting the noise complaint on the other one here. Duality of man. Then we got Eito, Tsubasa, Gaku. Yeah. Might as well save again. There we go. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Yeah, that's exactly what I sound like when I sigh. I just go, hey! Really loudly. A man has been broken in Lego City. Hey! Good job, Takumi. You're already growing on me a lot. I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I laid down, the day's activity seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths that completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. Flashback, flashback, flashback. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. Just me and Kadoa and my mom making food for us for the rest of time. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Kadoa too. His dad is totally never getting a model, is he? We're never gonna know what his dad looks like.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Thank you, Monokuma.
Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
All right, Chad, up and Adam, get out of your chairs, do your morning stretches.
It's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot.
If any of you dare start on the left foot, I will have your ass.
I prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead.
Woo,
everyone,
bloodlust.
make your way to the cafeteria on the double.
The fact that shows on that fucking curved monitor of all things. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of how those are curved. Like, if they were like horizontally curved, that's one thing. Some people like that. But vertically curved, in the opposite direction, no less. Certainly a choice that was made. Is that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Alright, and I think that's a good spot for me to end it off there for tonight. Yeah, this is going to be like the usual length of streams going forward. They're probably going to be in like between 3 and 4 hour range, so... that was a great start, though. We're going to slowly get more into the swing of things there. Streams might get longer and longer as we go on. I just need time to train my voice to be talking as much as I am here, so... For all of you that came today, thank you very much for coming. For all of you who have left already, you will be missed, but I trust that you'll be back. You can't be away from me for too long. I understand how it is, so... For everyone who is still here, all of my mods, I assume, Toast, Bill, Paladin, love talking with you guys again. It's always amazing to hear from you guys. We'll hang out again. We'll hang out again, so... and if any other lurkers are here in the meantime, it was great having you here nonetheless, so... I hope that you all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you on Tuesday, I think, for some Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. And after that, it'll be Limbus Company on Thursday, and on Saturday, we're going to be finishing up the Somnium Files and going back into 100 Line again. We're going to actually, like, fully deep diving into that. Steve Minecraft, speaking of which, you're still here. Thanks for popping in, dude. I will see you later, so... See y'all! Oh, and also follow me and go and check out my Twitter and Discord and all that sort of stuff. If you haven't in the meantime. Okay, bye-bye.